Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Starsector. Once more, we will be piloting the Spear of Persia for probably just this one more episode before I try and do something else, at least with my personal ship. We may keep the Spear around in the fleet. We're kind of dependent on it until I get some more ships. We'll see how it goes. Actually, oh yeah, we have the silly little asteroid ship here, which I should probably personally fit somehow. It can be better than being coated in autocannons and assault guns, but that is, I guess it's a question I could address now. What do we have? Has no officer, so we won't put in anything fancy on fighters. We'll just give it Falcons. Frontal medium ballistic, angled medium ballistic. Do I have any flak cannons yet? I remember that I did not last time. Aha! We have flak cannons. There we go. Point defense covered. And something... We have... Accelerated ammo feeder on this? Yes. Nothing else of note. We have a lot of small guns, so we might benefit from ballistic rangefinder a smidge. Largest slot, small medium, plus 100 range. Affects hybrid weapon slots. We don't have any hybrid weapon slots. Maybe. Maybe that will help. If we were to equip, say, something with 800 range, and then a bunch of little 700 range guns. But some of these slots are screaming to be point defense. So let's take the ones with the wider rear angles. Make it so. Okay. We need 700 range things. 5, 6. Oh, that's minimum range. I was like, why isn't that weapon disappearing from the rangefinder? There we go. Oh, of course, we could just coat it into railguns. I think that was exactly what I said last time. Small missile hardpoint. We have nothing that could go in that. I don't believe in flares. Alright, so frontally, let's just... When I hold shift, it's actually really hard to see which one of these I'm clicking on. Let's equip many railguns. Then I guess we've come back around to light assault guns. There we go. And that is probably going to leave it nicely overfluxed. Let's look at cheap missile. Right, we don't have any. Am I on the wrong... Oh no, it's the range selector that's making it seem like I don't have missiles. I do have missiles. I'm just a fool. Alright. We have a lot of harpoons, sabos. I think if we want the ship to get in close, we might as well put all of the sabo racks on it. And maybe these little ion torpedoes. Disabling missiles, damaging guns. Oh, we are. Wait, so these missiles have a flux cost? Yes, those do. The ion ones do. Okay, something else then. Anti-shield, high-powered laser, quadrupled when hitting shields. Times 4. Not double, not 200%. That's weird that it would say that. Let's give that a whirl. Kind of look like reskinned sabos. Anyway. Boost our range further, and pray that this works. Our derpy little asteroid is a real ship, TM. Do not steal. Surely I have an officer I can steal. Yeah, there's an officer in this vigilance that we could put into our silly death rock. There we go. Storage all of that, and let's get out of here. A message from a friend. We receive a message from Chicken. Claims to have something for us on Prism Freeport. Let's go investigate. Of course, I already know what he has for us. He's a contact with unique opportunities for us, which we'll be wanting. Am I commissioned to someone still? Did I ditch that last episode? Oh, we still have Persea League commission. We're good. We have our free paycheck for now. Onwards. Transponder off, because why would we tell them who we are unless we have to? Alright, comms. No. Bar? Bar. Approach the spacer in the grimy spacesuit. There we go. So he's going to give us a free beta core and then become a contact. Oh yes, and then there's N, the mysterious one. We will take that quest and deal with it, maybe never. What does the power armored undersuit person have for us? A manticore. Don't think we need that right now. Okay, but now that we have Chicken as a contact, we also have access to Chicken's tech shop, which is my preferred way if I'm going to be labbing ships to get blueprints. Chicken just will have a rotating stock of blueprints and will sell them on rotation from the shop. And since we have like 800 ships installed, we are going to want to not have to blueprint raid or explore for all of them. There are, of course, many blueprints here. I don't know if I want anything yet, although we are going to take the Eustace while it's there because I know that it's broken. We may need that kind of power in the near future. What else? Regular Paragon. Arquebus. Most of our money, though. That would be steep. Ventura Blueprint. No description yet. Heron prototype. Okay. Enough staring at blueprints. Well, let's move on. Chicken has missions for us. My favorite mission, delivering the secret package. The inert data chip, definitely not an NES cartridge. We'll just take that stuff. And let's go do a little dead drop. The more that you work for Chicken, the more total money you get paid via quest. That's kind of how he tracks experience. And he will unlock more and more goodies that you can buy from him as you go. Okay, Pirate Fleet, what do they... You've made some powerful enemies. Oh, this might be the Vengeance Fleet that we may have triggered through bounty hunting last episode. That's okay. Well, let's go. Destroy. I want to deploy our silly new asteroid ship to kind of see how that goes. And we will indeed see how it goes. Back speed until we get in range. And we should be, yes, in range, and we have our full complement of deployment points. Eagle, Saint. There we go. And I choose that drone tender for death. Or at least to force him to back off. Fight with the hammer. Luckily we have lots of point defense. Hello, Eradicator. Sure you want to try this? I want to wait for backup. Okay, Eradicator has been forced back. So have we, kind of. Let's see, what does he have? Daedalus Impact Cannon, Hellbore. Okay, so he has a bunch of armor pressure, which means there's probably no way he's punching through our shield. Especially since he pointed his shield the wrong way, I don't know why. So that's probably his death. Poor Atlas Mark II. If only you had like 10 more of yourself, then you might succeed. Basically how I almost always see them used is have a swarm of them, right? And just throw a hailstorm of bullets down lane. We might actually... I don't know. I don't know what we'll do next for fleet. I don't know if I want to stick to midline and just pilot a different ship or move to something else entirely. Now that we're kind of leveled up and established. Let's go for that Atlas. Advance slowly through the piranha bombs. Once they're all gone, we can charge. Here we go. The bonus EMP damage on the Leviathan cannons is very silly. We flamed him out even though nothing was shooting at his engines. And what do they have left on the field? Other than the rock, not much, although they have a lot of numbers on the field. There are many ships, but nothing individually scary that I feel the need to worry about. Chase down that Covetor. Go. And let's go help out over here in the upper right command point. Our poor little dart. Being pushed away. Guess we should head toward him. Condor disabled. Okay. The enemy does have teeth. Don't know where the Condor died. Oh wait, I see him. He's right there. There's his corpse. He got caught by the rock. Let's go save the dart. Never mind, he explodes the moment I express interest in helping him. Of course he does. I'm here for vengeance. Yeah, our fleet isn't really good so much as just the spear is good. For midline to be really good, I would need to change things up and focus on giving the fleet hors d'oeuvres, giving the fleet orders rather than just rolling around and playing personal combat. That's what would need to happen. We can deploy the Venture. Oh, hello, little Centurion. I'm sorry, I can't slow down. Please back up or avoid. That's a wedge of a ship. Indeed it is. This is the Spear of Persea from Yunru's mods. It is an 80 deployment point monster of a super capital, I guess. It is much wedge. Much danger. I do think we are mostly done here. Other than they do have one big rock left. I wanted to see how our own little asteroid ship was performing. It's the only ship other than the Spear that I think I've put much personal time into. But we may not get that chance. Oh yeah, I did mess with the safety override at Eagle. It seems to have actually lived through a fight with those changes. So that's cool. Let's watch him run it down. Oh, he got fluxed out really fast. Whew. Get wrecked. Nice. And that's gonna be a wrap. I think. Is that the last one? Yep, that's the last one. So much for the Pirate Vengeance fleet. Recover our ships. I don't think I care about their ships. And let's carry on with our mission. Oh, or level up our officers. What do we have here? Centurion pilot. Probably field modulation. Brawler pilot. Probably ballistics if it were available. We'll take some other thing then. And oh yes, the rock pilot. Ballistics is probably a good choice there. Okay. Elite skills. Elite skill for a brawler. Probably the ECM rating. And for you, I'm gonna say ballistic mastery. Alright. Back to the dead drop. Oh. Oh, that's so small. That's our fleet that's been sent to interrupt the dead drop mission. If they catch me, I'll fight them, but I really don't care. They're so tiny, they're not really worth the combat. Nope, decline in power-up weapons. Okay. I don't think we need to send the spear in for this one, boys. We'll just send in all of the small ships and the Venture and call it a day. This will give me an opportunity to do maybe a little bit of fleet commanding. We'll pair those. Something like that. Oh, vigilance immediately popped. What? Oh, the plunder is actually getting to shoot for once. What does it have? Heavy drill merv. Alright. That's actually a credible threat. Half the time the plunders, their weapons malfunction, which I believe his has now, because it's grayed out. We'll see if he gets another chance. We might deploy, we'll just deploy the Pegasus to guarantee that this goes in our favor. If they get lucky with drill merv. Against frigates, I will be sad to have taken the losses, basically. Focus fire. That's the stuff. Oh, you wasted your harpoons, didn't you, Venture? You tried. Let's actually put a kill order on the plunder and send in Eagle. So he has very, very little in the way of health. Yeah. So he is just going to drop. Good job, Eagle. We'll let everyone roam a little more since we now have them outnumbered. Oh, there he goes. That's the stuff. Look at all that fire. So many small guns. That is hilarious. Maybe I do need to make the asteroid fleet next. Oh, Reaper tags. Nice. Good job, little Centurion. And that should be the end of them. Popped. Very good. Anything left? Maybe. Nope. Okay. They can go. I didn't want to fight anyway. They started it. We can now comfortably drop off our dead drop. Make our cash go up and our rep with chicken go up. Well, Stellar Shade. It's like loot, no loot. There we go. Since we have the Venture and the Ventura in the fleet, we might as well be doing surveys. because they are currently dirt cheap. Who knows what we might find. Oh. Scatter Ruin. Oh, it just restores demods. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. We're running hull restoration. It's a cool little event, but not important when we're already level 11 on this particular skill build. What I probably should be looking at doing as we approach having everyone maximally leveled is picking a planet that is good. We have in fact found that is the best planet we have in terms of hazard rating, I think. Yes, that is our only 75% haz planet. Okay. So that might be the theme of the next stream, is to just begin colonies. For now, let's carry on building up resources and tinkering, maybe, with the fleet if we see a nice ship, such as that Vishnu in this bounty. What planet or what star system? Orange words are hard. Orange primary star, barren world. That should be one of these. I think this is the only system that has, because I was in those two orange systems or orange stars last stream, literally yesterday, the day before. Only one of them has barren worlds, as far as I remember. I could be wrong. Nope, little pirate raid going on. Up and around. Let's see, we are at kind of heavy actually on deployment points. Story points, we do have enough points. I could S-mod everyone. Then we could try doing endgame things, or actually sitting down and shotgunning the story, so we can have all of the special things unlocked. Might be wise. Ooh, mining station. Oh, what do we have? How far away? Yeah, we'll take that. Okay, no one home. On to the other barren world. This is technically Persean League space due to that colony. So that's why the transponder is on. Really? I'm entirely wrong? They're in the other one? There are barren worlds in the other one? I lied earlier? I'm a monster. Alright then. Not there. Yep, there are barren worlds in both. I misremembered completely. Really? It's going to be the last possible option. Has the bounty expired? 16 days. We'll make it. Just barely. We are not on Iron Man, so I will save scum. Yes, I will. Hello, bounty. Yes, good. We fight. Do you have 2 Patriots? They have a lot of 2 Hammerfalls. If they focus fire, they'll do very well. What they have there. Kind of want to save the Condor to deploy later. Just do a little waypointing, like so. Keep everyone kind of on our half of the field, and we will put just a generic defend order there. We are due some more deployment points from capturing objectives. We'll see how many we get. What we can do. Move, little dart. Vamos. Oh, Makarin going down mid lane. This is Starsector of Legends now. You don't get a backup. I know your ship system, and I know it only drives you forward. The faster I take you down, the better. Very tanky, though. Very tanky with no captain skills that would allow for that tankiness. Just durable. And again, we're kind of spec'd to shield and EMP damage, so there's that. Alright. Oh, we just have the Vishnu bearing down on us. Okay. I guess we're dueling the Vishnu off break. I need that Sunder down. Okay, we have enough. Let's start with that for ships. We will ditch the avoid order there, because I want some of our ships to come up and help me. That would be great. I've heard through my spy network that in the next Yunru update, we might be seeing these ships in Persean League fleets very, very rarely. I am morbidly curious how painful that will make fighting them. Holy heck, is this thing armored? Luckily, we can keep it EMP locked. Unluckily, there are many small ships we need to chew through. Backing up, because this could end poorly. Oh no, I didn't drop my shield in time. Okay, we're gonna take some hits. Maybe a lot of hits. Oh god, main batteries from Vishnu really do hurt, don't they? Oh, we are like paper when our armor cracks. Okay, keep that all turned toward where Vishnu may fire from. I don't think she can pursue us. There's the main guns. Okay, we are not invincible. Oh, and our shield raise speed is terrible. Alright then. Oh no, Venture, no, that's not what you should use your harpoons on, you fool! You fool! Focusing. And backing up. Alright, we have enough to deploy. Now we'll put in the Condor. Hopefully... No, the battlefield is nowhere quite near in our favor to have safe space for him to operate, but we'll take it. Drop shields for a second. Only to raise them up again. But yeah, I think the Vishnu just straight up beats us on armor. But we are cutting through his support ships, and he is having to focus his guns on us. Very good. Alright. Oh yes, land the Dragonfire. No, point defense got it. Okay. I was hopeful. Griffin, you're getting a little close there, bud. Yeah, we're just gonna stay on him. No other ship in our fleet other than maybe the Pegasus could keep this thing busy, so it's up to us. Oh nice, he's entirely EMP'd. Perfect. Stay on him. We are closer than our weapon range. but it's fine. Nothing else we can deploy yet. Keep him disabled. Cover that Dragonfire if we can. Nice. On the nose. Another Dragonfire from the Griffin coming up. Hopefully it makes it through. Come on. Up on the shield. Okay. Yeah, we have a backline problem going on. But Vishnu has to go, so we're sticking. That little guy. Okay. He's gone. Oh, and they have more ships. I don't think we can safely go any further forward. But when has that ever stopped me? Oh, and they're gonna just go right past me. Okay. Centurion about to lose CR. I don't know if we'll end up in another engagement or not. Bring him down. Okay, he's overloaded. We'll drop shields. Nice. Okay. Now we should be just fine. Ditch waypoints. Oh, sorry for screen flicker. And let's cap this point. Watch out, Griffin. I'm big. Ah, Eagle down. Okay. Deploy the Ventura as a giant distraction. Oh, Makarin. How you doing? Get back. Oh, just the sheer burst of flux on his shield. See how fast that meter went up? Ah, oh, shield back up. Alright, let's spear charge forward. Shield up. Very good. Spear charge again. Oh no. Everything's fine. Just keep spear charging. We've got this. Probably. Condor down. No. Almost dropped. Oh, there he goes. Okay. Oh, and they're well, they're not out of ships, just their whole fleet is down below. Eh? Oh, fighter. Not important. Alright. Double speed. Let's get down there. We can probably just autopilot at this point. It'll be fine. Okay, enemy fleet defeated. Pretty sure the Vishnu was the bounty target. We'll just mop up here for the EXP. Probably can just throw it on maximal fast forward and see what we catch. Yeah. Okay, that's probably all we're catching. Just the one. There we go. Recovery. Ah, the Vishnu did not drop as loot. So that's off the table. How about in the... Nope, not in the second scoop. How about floating? Nope, that's an orbital habitat. Alright. I think in light of we're still driving the spear, I think 10% damage reduction would be a fine choice. I don't think the main effective systems expertise will do much. The DR will probably be silly. Administrator has entered your service. Useless. And in the ruins? Eh. Nothing too good. Alright. Guess since I'm here and I have an abundance of supplies, we might as well do surveys. Ah. You probably couldn't hear it, hopefully, but that was my half-hour-ish break timer going off. I should probably take a stretch, reheat my coffee, and then come back. But let's finish the surveys first, and then I will take a break. Judging by Archivist comms, check in with the Archivist. Stressed out, please get me off this planet. There's nothing here. We're gonna survey anyway. Vast ruins and industrial ruins. Access to exotic technologies. Industrial evolution. I don't remember this. Maybe I do. I think maybe you give it a certain amount of money and then it rebuilds into a unique building. So that is nifty. Will I remember that it's here? Probably not. MRC reprisal. Oh, I see. More fighting over Tibicena, which the MRC totally owns. Don't question it. Alright. Stare at the fleet for a minute. Don't think there's anything I want to change. I mean, redoing all of our frigates to be Centurions and Brawlers or something might be wise. I don't know. We can just keep earning money, it's fine. Decide later. Keep looking for good planets. Saving up cash. Oh right, starting the story, that was what I was thinking of doing. And before I forget, I have that administrator I picked up that I don't want. Oh wait, he has something special. Effectiveness of ground defenses. Nah, you're not worth paying 1k for a month. Levianeer, you're here. Greetings. Glad you made it. I need to put in to waypoint to Galatia so that we can start the story. Oh, a floating wreckage right on top of us. Anything good? No. But yeah, thanks for coming. Good to see ya. I've mostly just been flying around doing combat and wondering where to go from here. But I think doing questly things is a good idea. Sebastian, the reward is good. Inquire about jobs. Wait for finish. Got a contract here, there's nothing to run by the office. One last job. Oh wait, did I click the story skip option on this save? I may have. This is not the start of the story. What? I've gotten my save files mixed up again. One last job. For no pay. What would you have me do? Department of Hyperspace Physics. Conducting long-range scans of gates. Local space around the academy. Da, 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 da. Do you have experience in this field? Yes, actually. Laboratories. Da, 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 da. Continue. Investigate the hyperspace area where the anomaly was found. Just below Arcadia. Oh, I know what this is. Do you want to come with me? You'll just have to go vicariously. No! I know what that's pointing me toward. Well, let's get Alec's quest. Okay, there we go. We have Abyssal Hyperspace Odyssey. Do I have gate travel unlocked? And if so, how did I manage to forget and get my wires crossed? Yeah, I have gate travel unlocked. Okay, never mind, we don't need to do the story. Everything I said was a lie. So in our acceptance list, we now have, yes, this, which points toward the secret thing that we are not ready to do. Oh, the mining station mission that I totally forgot I took, that is on a timer. We should do that. But before I do that, I should probably go reheat my coffee and stretch my legs. Time for Cosmic Spooky Boy Type 1. I don't know. I know that location because I've been there before outside of quests and seen what's in there. I don't know if it's been changed in JD Piracy since I last did that. But I know that if it is what it used to be, which is multiple guardians, I don't think we're ready. Don't think we're ready for that. So I'm going to pause it here and quick save. I'm going to go reheat my coffee in the microwave, and I will be back in a few minutes. Thank you for your patience. Alright, I am back. Thank you once more for your patience. The cup was so hot that it hurt my hands to carry, so I have come back very quickly. 1 minute in the microwave was too long. More loot for the loot gods. Alright. Are we gonna make it on time? Yes. Probably. Where is it located? Rocky Metallic World. Should be just fine. Actually, let's... I saw a little blip. Is there anything that way? No. Either sensor anomaly or little fleet... Oh, hi! Oh. Are we running? Are we afraid? Why did you turn pirate if you were going to run? And do you have anything I actually care about? I have an Atlas, I have a Prometheus. I have St. Helena, which is kind of nice. Auctioned non-pirate, which is not particularly useful, though it is an 8 DP cruiser. That's something. Campus, Gemini, Haven, Donkey. Donkey's kind of hilarious. It has five bays of mining drones. Don't think we'll be deploying the spear for this one. It's probably a waste. But it's good experience for all of our other captains. Off you go, everyone. Let's see. Griffin, Venture, Rock, Condor, Dart. Where's my second Dart? There he is. Dart. I suppose Saint. We'll just let the Eagle work wherever it pleases. Are we going to get enough to deploy? Let's see, 9 more points now. It won't quite be enough to deploy the Pegasus. That's okay. They don't really have a whole lot of super dangerous ships going on. 8 DP cruiser, what? Is it made out of styrofoam? Yes, it is. It is made out of the finest styrofoam known to the Independents. It is. It also only has 5 small slots, I think. It's not very combat heavy, combat viable. It would be very funny as a way to get a cheap escort package coverage for frigates and destroyers, though. But it wouldn't do much beyond that, and in that case, we could just use a regular Prometheus and achieve a similar result. Okay, we're going to take the sensor jammer. We kind of need that. Yeah, I'm unwilling to take away any of our capture orders. Yeah, we'll put the Eagle on search and destroy, though. Vigilance has been isolated and has fired probably its missile complement. Let's just retreat that. Problem is that we need to hold 3 control points till he retreats so that we can deploy our next ship. We need to cut more ships, cut the darts loose, cut the Saint loose, and see how that goes. How are we doing, Venture? Yeah, all of those little borer drones. Direct. Yeah, they have not deployed the Dachshund. There we go. Do I need to deploy the Pegasus? Probably just to deal with this blob there. Leave all of that in the middle. I don't think the Pegasus even needs any escort orders tied to it. I think it'll be just fine. Even 1v3ing these poor little independent guys. Okay, no, get on search and destroy. Let's go ahead and cut everyone loose. Maybe pull the Condor backward. Doesn't get flanked and destroyed. Now watch, behold, as the Pegasus may waste all of its dragon firers on a single frigate. It'll be perfect. That is very durable. That's not a regular little... Oh. I think that the enemy ships are using the Wingcom hull mod from Armatura. I didn't know that the enemy had that ability. Because that's an officer in a fighter. Where there shouldn't be one. That is normal. Used to be something that only the player could do, was deploy the Wingcom. Griffin, you are in trouble. No one is coming to help you. That's bad. Oh, it's fine if all they have is Ion, though. Fighter coverage is on the way. There we go. Get tickled. Do like that. Just retreat the Griffin. It's basically done. Oh yes, the dragon fires will save you. And that's not a joke. Get fired upon. There we go. Very nice. That little guy is all they have left. And now they have nothing left. Very good. Oh, they have a wayfarer. They can keep their wayfarer. They didn't even really want to fight. I instigated this. Let's get that sweet, sweet loot, though. Yes, excellent. Anything we can recover. Yeah, oh. There's the Dachshund. I mean, that's a lot of... 1,000 cargo is a lot for 8 deployment points. For 4 supply. Is my codex button not working? That's actually in line with Atlas's 8 supply for 2,000, so it's not as good as in terms of deployment points as the Atlas, but cargo to cost ratio, what about fuel? 2.7 per light year versus 4.5, so yeah, it is a perfectly balanced delivery freighter. We will take it and a drone tendy just to have them. Maybe the dram, maybe not the dram, maybe not the dram. Okay. There we go. 1 officer ready to level up. Where are you, Trinity Till? Saint pilot. Probably combat endurance. Definitely you get elite missile spec because of what you do. Alright, we have very few officers left to get to max level. Perfectly balanced as all things should be. Welcome back, RC Laws, to the stream. Oh no, this is not the plan. Okay, we were blown a little off course. It'll be fine. Yeah, we're still gonna make the mining station in time. Even if I check out this and get distracted. 20 harvested organs. Okay. Lame. It's what I wanted all along. A level 7 officer. Perfect. We can just throw you out. And bam. Shiny level 7. Totally, I can't change that portrait. Don't come after me, anime. It's fine. That portrait is hopefully legally distinct enough. We just won't look at the officer screen ever again, it's fine. Store demods on ships. Yes. We don't need to sacrifice a nanoforge. Okay. Exploration package and junkyard dog's wing blueprint package. Not bad loot. Except for that ore. Throw that ore back. Oh, I didn't survey this. There we go. That's our mission done. Jump. You can't get rid of me. Well, you can. It's your channel, but you know what I mean. No, I don't need to get rid of you. I like having you guys here. Having regular viewers, or at least, you know, I recognize the usernames and all of that is a great feeling. It's good to have a little bit of community. If I didn't want to talk to people, I wouldn't be a YouTuber. Regular? Donk! I don't remember how long it's been. Welcome back, Donk. I remember you. Olivia, you're here too. Excellent. So what you're saying is we should regularly change our usernames to keep you on your toes. Perfect. Alright, you're being dumped out with the ore. No, don't throw me out with the ore. Not with the ore. At least throw me out with the metals. Let me be slightly higher than bottom tier. Don't demote me to ore tier. Don't make me go back to League of Legends to farm rank. I don't wanna. Don't put me back in. Okay, we didn't get hyperspace storm. That's what's important. We're also almost out of fuel. That's also kind of important. No, we don't need a transponder on while we're in here. Ooh, what was that? Big independent fleet. Okay, let's just use Go Dark here, mainly to not hit asteroids. What's that noise? It made like a little reward noise. does it mean? Oh, research projects, probably. Don't actually know. Okay, weapons. Back into the pits. So many weapons. Those for later. I guess I was saving that stuff. Hang on to it this time. Ship parts are rapidly becoming unimportant. We may actually need some metal later to do, and some transphotonics to do a thing, so we'll keep those. That for the gate hauler, I think? It's either the gate hauler or the wormholer, something to do with those, if I remember correctly. And we'll just buy fuel here and some supplies. Because it's easy. Do I have any ships stored? No, I don't. Wow, okay. Guess we could get on that. We do need to kind of stockpile things. Actually, no, we don't. What am I talking about? We're not on Iron Man. I don't need to stockpile anything. I can just reload saves if I fail. What is wrong with me? I'm too used to playing Iron Man. No, don't militarize. That's a terrible idea. Have benzene assembly instead. Anything fun at Nova Maxios? A champion. And a Baldric Mark II. Medium missiles, small lots of missiles. Hey, another 8 DP cruiser, but this time with medium missiles and small missiles. Could be something. Ordnance points, 110. So you could probably fit all of the missile-related hull mods onto it. Could be funny. Are we doing it? No. Dart speed 105, Brawler speed 110, Centurion speed 144. Damn. Centurion go fast. Just thinking we would trade out. Let's see. Yes, you are all civilians, so we don't need to worry about you guys. Trade out the Vigilances, some of the smaller ships, for this champion. I'm gonna keep 2 frigates for point running, basically. There we go. Do we have what we need here? No. We will just take him home to fit him, because we might as well. Should be just fine on the... Oh, we don't... Do we not have a paladin at home? No, we don't. Alright, we're doing it manually. Lightning cannon. 30 unguided torpedo. Let's not do that. Squall. This is a large energy slot. Lightning gun. Oh, lightning gun is medium. I was like, what? I thought I put a large thing there. Tesla cannon. Go big or don't go at all. Lightning guns for everyone. Oh, we have so many burst lasers. It's fine. This is a perfectly legitimate fit. Don't worry about it. Integrated targeting unit, and we're basically full. Can we go to a smaller missile, maybe? Put the pylum on there, yeah. Squeeze a little bit more fluxiness out of this. We have tons of story points. We should use. Integrated point defense, HI. Do I not have it? I don't have integrated point defense. Never mind. Chonker armor it is. Get tough. And I guess I want you to last. Good enough. Alright, where did auto-assign put you? Get out of the Ventura. Or actually, no, get in the Ventura. It's fine. Throw you out with the narcotics. No, donk. No one is getting thrown out the airlock. No named members, crewmates, or etc. get thrown out the airlock. Only the faceless, generic crew. Okay, we have our champion. He's debating on... We might as well S-mod everything, right? Oh, that's paint job. We already have the cool paint job. Do we? Moon Bunny. Hell yeah. We had problems with this thing getting pressured. What could we do? We could make the shield better. One of them gives damage reduction. Kind of. Stabilized shields. It's front locked shields that does damage reduction. Worry about that. Okay, stabilized shields for you. Maybe a little ECM boost for the whole fleet. Ah, the Eagle. Right. We cannot S-mod in safety overrides, and I feel like expanded magazines isn't going to... I mean, it does let him fire a bit more, but he fluxes himself out easily enough already. Targeting unit probably won't help you. Yeah, we're just gonna do stabilized shields. More speed, more thrusters. I think that'll be fine. Does the level 7 officer have missile spec? That's a good point. It doesn't have missile spec. So we actually shouldn't be running it in that. Let's swap her with the Eagle officer, because he does have elite missile spec. So he'll do... That's the main thing we need in a Pegasus, right? She... Elite targeting... Yeah. 5 elite skills. Jesus. Has that always been how it works? So yeah, it'll be fine. She could drive the Eagle. Good catch. Thank you for that. Aren't all these midlines gray because people can't handle the standard yellow paint job? I like the paint job. I like the Moon Bunny is cool. And the ships are normally going to be yellow, so let's let them be cool. This one time. There are some ships you can't change the color of, like the Spear. The Spear doesn't do paint jobs. It's not... There's not that kind of cross-mod stuff going on. Here, you can have the champion be Ivory Bastion. It'd be slightly different. You have so many hull mods. Do you really need S mods? Probably, because ECCM will still benefit. Sensors. In-combat vision range might be nice to have on a ship, just for the funny. We'll do it. Do you have... You don't have expanded missile racks. You do have a missile autoforge. Does that have a number of charges? Yes. So, niche benefit, it would be good to just give you expanded racks for a bit more missile. Bam. Take that. I don't know, I have extended shields. I don't care. Is the level 7 officer 02 from Darlene the Franks? I cannot confirm or deny that. That is a portrait that something has added, and I didn't realize that would be a thing that would be happening. Here we are. They put the anime in my Starsector. And hardened subsystems, maybe? I don't know. I don't know what you need. Shield conversion front is probably fine. Could have S-modded that and been smart, but I didn't. Never repair unit. There you go. Condor. Deck cruise. Bam. And... hardened... Actually, no. The Condor tends to just die. Let's give it blast doors. We'll cover for its failings. There. Power win story points. 14 to go. And many ships to throw them into. The small ships don't really care. They can just have stuff. Whatever stuff they already have. More range for the darts. Okay, now we're on to support ships, and we do not have solar shielding yet, so we're not going to bother with them, except for these two. So we use them in combat. You can actually get out of there and get in the dart. Sorry, this is taking time, but such is life. Oh, you're militarized. Don't be militarized. That's a terrible idea. Armor, bam, and ITU. And sure, your surveying gear, just for the bonus points. Get blasted. Good. Okay, we are finally done S-modding all the things. I apologize. It is probably not the most fun thing in the world to watch, but it is done. Lag from autosave. Let me go. Fuel capacity. Yes. Okay. I really like Moon Bunny. Wondering what that was. It is from Ness's Saw, N-E-S, apostrophe S, spacebar, S-A-W, on the forum. Although I think the forum is still... the website is still down. As of last check, which is right now. The legally distinct combo of 0-2 and power from Chainsaw Man. Yeah, anime turned the gates gay. I don't understand. The gates will take anyone now. The domain closed off the gate networks to specifically prevent the spread of anime. Indeed. Had to keep it contained. Or they wanted to keep it all for themselves. Those greedy monsters. Give me back my waifus. Maybe not, we don't have quite all the mods on this save to call it Waifu Sector, but we're close. We have Auroran Federation, we have Mayasuran, Syndrome Fuel, oh, we don't have Iron Shell, that would be the one. The anime portraits that we're missing. I'm not sure if Iron Shell ever did get updated to 0.98. And I can't check the mod index because it's down. So, at this stage, I think we're good to leave the Persea League. Let's pick another faction to chill with. Let's find... where's the nearest? Yes, we'll go to Oleandu to slip out of our commission. 1 million lives! 1 million lives of what? 1 million lives lost to anime? What does this mean? Hello, Persea League, don't mind me. We are totally still friends. Boom, we are out. Look at all those lovely relationship bonuses with everyone. Alright. Ooh, paper book man. Give me that blueprint location. Guarded woman, the International Bounty Board. Yes, we'll kill Francis Butters eventually. Delivery mission, tri-tac, units of fuel. We cannot do that. That would be go and mess up an independent planet. You are a fool. Okay, nothing fun on missions there other than getting the blueprint thing. Let's go to our accepted list. And oh. Why is Cornelius Ellick's quest in UAF space? Why did it spawn there? Let's go down there and we'll get the UAF gate. Oh, I just warped in when I meant to warp out. I'm a derp. Okay. Let's go ahead and at least start that part of Abyssal Space Odyssey. Maybe we'll go get the big threat boy. The Onslaught Grandpa. Oh heck, we're already at the 1 hour mark. Okay. We're going to get down there. And then I will take another stretchy break. Oof, monthly expenses, negative 200k. That is probably from all of the fuel and supplies that I bought from the outpost. I should have expected this. Alright, we're here. The UAF doesn't care about transponders. Probably left a bad review of... Oh, no. Cornelius went to Favonius back when it had all of the fleets in it all of the times. Ooh, what's this? Hello. Lovely. Let's just save here. Don't worry, I know what we're gonna do while I take my stretch break. Click on this fleet. Engage them in righteous combat. Deploy all the ships that are not me. About like that, I suppose. There we go. And you guys can watch this eagle. While that runs. And I will also say, unfortunately, Ducky needs more computer upgrades, so we are going to run the add button here for a minute. In before total defeat, indeed. Although I have no idea, because the add button is woefully unequipped to tell me what is actually happening. I don't know if anyone gets actually served anything, or if it just adds a point here to punish VOD viewers. No clue. So, I will stand up and watch the eagle work. Oh, my spine. Yes, I am pretty tickled with this eagle build. I do wish it would close and use the heavy machine guns more, but it doesn't really commit to attacks quite like it's reckless, which I guess is fine. Oh, I could have fired them there. There it goes. That's what I like to see. Use the heavy machine guns, Eagle. Do it, power. Do it for anime. Oh my. That doesn't look good. Is that all Valkyns? I have to ruin everything by leaning over. Can't target them because I'm not on the field. What do you have on you? Yeah, those are all Valkyns. Jeez. Okay. The Atlas Mark III meta is strong. Goodbye, Dart. Hello, Pegasus. Oh, bam. Oh, screw it. I'm invested now. Getting back in the chair. Insert cheap shot against VOD plebs. Good. Yep. Dang it, Jossum. The VOD viewers are part of the community too. We need everyone to be included. I would rather force manual ad slots than let YouTube's dumb automator do the work, because like YouTube advertises, you know, it runs ads on you guys, but on the back end, it constantly reminds me, oh, don't you want to turn on the automator? It'll make sure that you earn optimal income while retaining retention. And I'm like, that just sounds so scummy. The curated videos already do that. Ooh. He did the melee strike and like bounced off of the ship. And like it automatically pushes him away, so he doesn't get caught, maybe in the resultant explosion. But yeah, no. Anyway, enough YouTube backends talk. I am here because it is the most convenient platform for what I do. Oh, don't you want to run ads? Papa loves ads, yeah. And I don't know who the... It's like, back on Twitch we could make jokes about, you know, Papa Bezos or whatever. I don't... Oh my god, the dragon fires. Good job, Pegasus. I hope you have ammo left for volley number 2. Could we maybe get some pressure on that Atlas Mark III that has the 6 freaking Valkyns in it? That might be good. No, you're gonna burn it all on the Venture, you monster. Of course, sacrificial pawns are important. Has YouTube tried to get you to use the AI dubbing? It warned me that it was being rolled out automatically, and I haven't found the setting to turn it off. Or maybe I haven't found the setting to opt in. I don't know. I think they buried it in one of their generic emails to me. But hopefully that doesn't happen. The thing about my channel in particular is that 93% of my viewers don't even use subtitles, and almost all of my viewership speaks or understands English, so I don't think AI dubbing will hurt me very much because no one is trying to watch in a language that is not the King's English. It makes YouTube unwatchable if you are Duolingo. Oh, don't translate the titles. Oh, yeah, I wouldn't want to be. I wouldn't want to be a dual language channel. I barely have a second language that I tried to learn, which was Japanese, which is a mistake because it takes so long to learn the written system. But I try and avoid cursing in Japanese because it's better to be clear when you curse, and so I should do it all in English. So as not to confuse anyone. Everyone needs to know exactly what I mean. And that way I don't get AI dubbed into saying the wrong thing and getting cancelled by one viewership or another. Porque, learning Polish, Lord help you. Oh no. I have no idea what that involves. My interest does not align with learning European languages. I only looked at Asia, the Far East, Southeast Asia. I don't know how it all splits up anymore. But it lasts. My language journey lasted for about 3 months, and I was like, oh well, this is taking a lot of time. And I've gotten past the easy bit where it's fun, so it would be different if I was using the language every day, but I learned enough to listen to anime, and then it was like, well, have I not reached the pinnacle of what I need to know? Okay, anyway, we've done that part. Now we just need to go out into the deep dark. Let's go ahead and grab fuel and junk from... Oh, heck, I didn't try and loot the Atlas Mark III. Dang it! That could have been my carrier with 6 Falcons in it. Had I been paying attention instead of interacting with you guys, but... Oh, UAF music jump scare. Oh, I forgot about this part. This is 50% of the reason I played the faction so much. Oh, happy piano. The person that did this song is actually a music artist on YouTube. I wish I could remember their name off the top of my head, but they have a channel with a few more songs like this and a lot of other variety. I think they kind of work on contract, piece by piece kind of deal. And oh man, when I make it big, maybe we'll get some custom music for the channel, like when the live stream is starting and that kind of thing. Many dreams. Oh, this is the same market. Okay. Or it doesn't have any fuel. 4 units of fuel. It's not enough. Maybe this one? Right here? Yeah, there it is. Okay, we're here. We'll look at ships really quick in case they have an Atlas Mark III. No. Uvularu, though. If we start playing UAF, this is just going to turn into a UAF run. That's not a bad outcome. Oh, there's a discount ship. Oh, it's just a Minoria. Okay, I'm not tempted. I'm not tempted by a Minoria. All right. I guess we could check the other market just in case there's something juicy on a discount. Going over. Arms dealer, concerned man. 10,000 units of ore. Gross. Shadowy booth. Go to Dogstar. I refuse. Oh, maybe we should do Junkyard Dogs. Go bomb Fort Exodal. You monster. I can't bomb a place where Mecha comes from. You can ship up to 300k credits. Okay, what do you got? Oh, of weapons. Well, there may still be something here for us. Let's see what largest he has. Antimatter burst beam. Evelyn particle bolters. Hey, there's the paladins we don't have. Boom, 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 boom. We'll take those. Particle bolters. Projectiles will explode near targets. Damage original hit will target missiles if nothing else is in range. We'll take 2 of everything. Of the things that I don't think we have anyway. Fighters. Again, the Musha M3. Work in progress shouldn't be visible. I'm sorry, Shoy, it is visible. I'm just avoiding using them in case they're not cooked. Heavy drone wing, Valken 2s. Sure, 2 Valken 2 wings. Okay, so we're gonna have to come back here for that stuff later. But I didn't even check, no, not really. Let's take those supplies. Oh, those supplies were not on sale. It's okay, everything's fine. I resist the urge to ditch my officers to hire officers with prettier portraits. Alright, let's get out into deep space and go get Grandpa Onslaught. Let's see here. Messages. Oh, come back, messages. I don't know what those words mean, Jessamine and Levinir. I'm glad you're both speaking a language, though. Enjoy. Being tempted into commission by musician for your mod. Ah, yes. I understand. Basically like math. Spent 4 years going up to calculus, haven't used it in 20 years. Yeah. If I had, like, a Japanese friend or something that I was talking to, then maybe, but... wait for UAF 0.8 to come out of retirement. Maybe. Nightmares of unfinished garbage accidentally being pushed in the release version. Levianir, no. Oh god, the break screen. No, go away, break screen. It's not time for your glorious art. Yeah, it's a thing. I have a similar thing when I release a video, right? Because I transfer the file I export the file into an uploadable format. Has to go on a thumb drive, has to go onto the computer with the better, more stable internet connection. Just that one is trash for playing games. It has no graphics card, but it has really good internet. It has to be uploaded from there to YouTube. So it goes through 1, 2, 3 stages before hitting YouTube, and it's like, okay, did the file get corrupted? It's happened before. That kind of thing. And so I'm like playing it at every stage of the way and like listening to the audio, like, okay, this sounds good, this sounds good. And part of the reason that I put videos up, members first, is because I have a few dedicated members who watch everything on release, and if a video is broken, hopefully they will tell me in the comments before it hits the main public, and I can fix it. And I suppose that's an excellent time to shill for membership. If you haven't joined the membership yet, membership is a crisp $1, and you get all of my videos delivered to your inbox the moment I complete them, instead of the next day or 2 days later at 6 a.m. It is not much, but it is also dirt cheap, and it does help me out. So, there's our onslaught, and now I'm done shilling for today. I hate doing it, but I like money, and I like saving for a new computer. Okay, onslaught recovered. And before the threat is upon... I can't perform a survey because we're being chased by baby threat. I guess we'll fight baby threat. With just the spear. Okay. Can't you just change your officers' portraits? I don't know if I have the mod for that installed. Did you draw that break screen, Ducky? Of course I did. I commissioned it from myself for $0. As you can see, graphic design is my passion. This was made before I even posted, or before I even did my first live stream. This was like 2 years ago. Back in the before times where all the videos have been erased, I made this. Just because I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a YouTuber that streams. I'm gonna need a break screen, a stream starting screen, and an ending screen. And it turns out you don't really need any of that when your community is really small and like no one. The first 5 minutes, no one is there anyway, and at the end you just say goodbye and turn it off. You don't need the fancy things like the corporate streamers. Unless you want them. And maybe later. Die. Threat. Oh, never mind. Never mind, all of our guns are disabled. Deploy backup. Do not underestimate the threat. Well, there's only one thing to do. Keep mashing spear charge for the damage reduction. That's all that's left to us. get some distance on them, go for the hive unit that's up at the back. So now I know we cannot just run into threat, which means I probably can't use this to cheese fighting fabricator fleets. Not without tooling it for more EMP resistance. Push. Can I actually catch up to that hive unit? For a minute there, it felt like whenever I charged forward, it backed up at equal speed, but that must have just been an optical illusion. Come here, hive unit. It's time to die. So I say, I felt like our main guns weren't firing there for a minute, but they've started firing, so I guess it's okay. Oh, they're all still on us. I wonder if they're programmed to protect the hive unit in case there is no fabricator. Or if I'm just so far out of position that this is what they're going to do. Regardless. Okay. Hive unit dealt with. That's the main problem. Resolved. And we're flamed out. Excellent. That means I don't have to make any choices. Alright. Back toward our fleet. Turn. And charge. Very nice. I do see the chat moving. I will be there after this fight to catch up. Charge. Delicious Reliant HMG noises and Dragonfire for the kill. Very nice. Okay. I think ships can handle it from there. Crazy setup plus cute emotes. Indeed. I also commissioned those emotes. I think right around when I unlocked memberships, because I was like, okay, I need to do something if I'm going to, you know, give members a benefit other than, you know, the joy of supporting me. So I had the emotes done, and then YouTube was like, oh, you can only upload so many emotes, and to upload more, you need more members. And it was like, oh, well, I commissioned 8, but there are only like 3 slots or whatever they started me at. Which is just something I think that works on all channels. I don't know why they would restrict the number of emotes, though. It's really weird. $1 American in this economy. Indeed. It's a lot. Classic Ducky. Cool maneuver. Was it a cool maneuver? I was really just... I ran in and I messed up and I got disabled and I just kind of ran deeper down lane, but it worked out. I wouldn't necessarily try and repeat that maneuver. I don't think that would go well. Ah, champion. Polarized? Ooh, or gunnery implants. We'll take the gunnery implants. Oh, bam. Alright. And that's all of our officers leveled up. And we are done in the deep dark for now. Let's go to the let's go to the gate that is near UAF space and get back to the core worlds. So I think I know what faction I would like to join. The entire threat fleet. I'm genius. Yeah, why can't I just roll up and shoot all of them? Like I'm in an onslaught. It's the perfect plan. Oh gosh. Are we on 4x speed? Is this it? Is this life? Oh, I forgot the speed of navigating the abyss. And by speed, I mean potato. Come on. Get me out of here. Part of the problem is that we are traveling on a diagonal. If I go straight north... Oh, custom order production done. We can go pick up our stuff. That would be good. If we go up and then to the right, it should be technically faster. Oh, I see the clouds on the radar. We're getting closer to... Yes, okay. Now we should be a bit more speedy. And also running out of supplies. Ah! That's a problem. But since we're in UAF space, there should be plenty of supplies to purchase. I suppose what's also happening is we're probably repairing the old slot, which is eating up a lot of supplies. Autosave, come on, come on. Yeah, 150 more, mostly repairing the old slot, okay. But yes, UAF 0.8 is theoretically coming, but remember, as far as what? Ancient battleship, draft report, what is this? Oh, this is, the other ship. I think that's Neon's custom quest that adds in another Mark 1 ship. I don't know that I want to deal with that right this minute. But it is there. It is an option. Okay, and then our goods, this should be in storage. Grab all of that. See if he has another one of those orders. No. Okay. We'll just check Hemfiat and Himmel for more fuel and supplies. Then we'll move on. Oh no, my guns are disabled. Grandpa needs booze. Oh yeah, he's hearing voices in the dark because he needs his onslaught juice. Yep, definitely what's happening. Hilarious. Oh, I see. Hey, another one of those rocks with all the guns that we've been using. Let's not get too hasty. Mercs, cheap mercs. Take them. Alright, check him out. Really? Now? Do I have anything that's illegal in UAF space? Harvested organs, no. Don't care. There you go. Get out of here. I would never do anything bad. Off-brand datapad, don't care. Whole lot of mostly nothing here for purchase, okay. Did I check the... Yes, I did. Okay. Sorry for screen flicker. Let's get out of here. We're over fuel capacity, not for long. Tag the gate. Bam, and then go up to Magic. And from here, go to our new faction in Dogstar. Woof, woof. Alpha Core, play Who Let the Dogs Out by Baja Men. I'll probably need the transponder on. Station Commander, I'd like to be commissioned by Junkyard Dogs. Hada! Now we have access to Hilarity. And all these delicious supplies and fuel. Oh, we're still carrying the Onslaught with us. I was like, man, why has our supply cost gone up so much? It's because we have an Onslaught Mark 1 in our fleet. There we go. We're back on a commission, which should hopefully help us stop hemorrhaging money. We were at 1.2 million. I don't know what happened. So let's go ahead and store that. We don't really need the Dachshund. We'll just crush him. Okay. Store all these weapons. And yeah, that's about it for that. We'll store this excess fuel. Put away those guys for later, maybe. Alright. Now we could use like 300-ish supplies. Bam. Alright. There's that. Excuse me, was that ship named Clanker? Maybe. Feed the hamsters. Oh no! We are not receiving enough data to maintain smooth streaming. So YouTube says. OBS says that we're moving at a solid 3 megabytes per second, which is pretty fast for my internet, and 0.7% drop frames, which is pretty good. YouTube. Oh, okay, and now when I alt-tab back to YouTube, we have an excellent connection and nothing was ever wrong. Thanks, YouTube. Thanks for being consistent. Alright, we need cash, and the fastest way to do that is just to grab an expensive bounty like this one. That's a pretty chonker bounty, actually. I don't know if we can do it. But we're on softcore, so we can just try anything. Let's go. Let's save here, though, just in case. YouTube gaslights. Oh, yeah. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, an atlas. Well, it might have good salvage in it. No, it has barely any salvage in it. Well, I have to check them all, just in case they contain anything of particular value. They do not. Ooh, are we hostile to... Who are we hostile to as junkyard dogs? Not very much, honestly. Alright. Where are we at on the live stream? Hour and a half in. Nice. Well, since we're flying and we've hit the next 30-minute mark, I'm going to mash the horrible inject ads button again. And we will just cover up our flying to the destination with those. Where is our bounty? Where could he be? Barren World and Volcanic World and MRC-controlled sensor arrays. That's very interesting. There might be an MRC resurgence base out here, which could be good for us, honestly. Alright, there they are. No Victory, Conquest, Patero. So many gear falcons. Alright. 40% difficulty. I believe in us. I always have. Throw more shade on VOD plebs. Dang it, Jussum. The divide in my community grows between VOD warriors and live stream likers. Ah. Okay. Let's deploy. Oh. Not a lot of points to work with. Words. Not a lot of points to work with. Let's deploy all of our fast ships and the spear. I think we're going to try that. Hold both. Play our half of the field, midline to midline. See how we do. Put that Eagle on search and destroy just because he's not going to have a lot of uptime. Oh yeah. So, we are fighting giant Persian League fleet. And there might be MRC fleets floating around in the system, which would be very interesting to see. They normally have cool tech. Alright, we have both of our points captured. Give me Condor and Champion, so that we can further hold the line. Oh, yep, there is a shield class. They have mecha. Oh, we need to back up. Yep, backing up. Backing up very slowly. For the Locusts and nothing in particular. Oh man, Paladin's doing good work. Oh, might want to have the shield up for that. There we go. Direct. Ooh. Conquest. Da-na-na, da-na-na, Conquest. Alright. We have our work cut out for us. I prefer the term stream studs. Ah, damn it. That's pretty good. Technically advertiser safe. Probably. Oh, that Conquest is throwing an awful lot of fire our way, and we are not returning fire very well. we are holding, kind of. I don't like that development. Let's bring everyone into 1 point for now. Oh, those are his beams on me. I was like, I don't think I have any beams equipped. How am I hitting him? I'm not. Oh yeah, the moment we pull forward, we do out flux pool him quite nicely. Eagle, no! Live to win. Alright. Nothing else really in range that we could, like, lunge at. Nothing exposed. I prefer the... Oh, yeah, that's the same. The same message I just read, which I won't read again. Dang it. Short-term memory can't be that bad. Alright, Conquest. Let's do it again. Losing Gap. Oh, there's a pile of messages. We have to pay $1 to be a Talon pilot. Can't we at least have the dignity of broadswords? I think I can change the tier name. I can't do it midstream. I will make a note. Broadswords. It would be really funny if we changed the name of the lowest tier every stream. I wonder if it sends out a message to people when I do that. Your tier has been renamed. Please reconsider if you want to keep supporting, kind of deal. I don't know. Starsector version of meat for the meat grinder. Indeed. Best I can do is duct tape you to a wasp. Oh, you're right. Rename them Wasp. Pew, 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 pew. Condor, no, you got destroyed again, you fool. We are not equipped to properly use that Condor, I don't think. We need something more, something different. Okay, charge that Sunder. He dies now. Just like that. Oh, turn, 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 turn. There we go. Got the Sunder. And that's what counts. Alright, I'm tired, Conquest. I'm tired of this. Please stop. Oh god, my front armor. That's a lot of damage. The armor cells in the middle got weakened, not the ones on the edge, which is interesting. Okay, get wrecked. It's time to drop. You've run out of friends to distract me. Nose to nose, you and me. There we go. Next thing we need is, of course, that heron. Throw that debris at him. Perfect. Crunch. There we go. 2 more herons. Turn. Where's my target? Oh, he's not quite in line of sight. Is that losing CR yet? Not yet. Sure, but at least if I'm on a wasp, I could just hum Flight of the Bumblebee. I mean, if y'all want to be Valkyries, I could do that. But my metrics indicate that only 0.4% of my audience is ladies, so... I didn't figure that I would have a dedicated name, as some people do, for like what chat is called. There are so few of you that I normally just refer to you by name. Centurion running out of readiness. Time to retreat, buddy. You've done your duty. Get wrecked, Gear Falcon. It's time to go. Centurion disabled, no! My warrior. How could you do this? Oh no, champion is being a champion. But that is a freaking railgun pointed at him. Okay, let's get in there. He needs help. Oh god. Champion, no. Broadsides incoming. Railgun should be made of paper. Alright, pull the champion out of the fight. We may just need a fleet of those safety overrided meme eagles. That might be what actually works best, I don't know. It seems to have the best survivability. It may just be a factor of its move speed. I don't know. Okay. Eagle on our right. We're just gonna go for this Falcon. Keep our shield nice and rotated, but we're gonna drop the shield because we're charging. Kinda have to catch up to him. Oh, he's flamed out. Perfect. Once more toward him. For the kill. I said for the kill. Come on. Okay. Kind of need to eliminate things quickly and efficiently. Okay, yeah, Eagle is now losing CR. We don't have any ships. I see. Okay, everyone back. This is a spear gaming time now. Okay. We may just be able to keep isolating and running down lone ships. Maybe. Ow. Hyper velocity drivers and that individual hit strength thing they have going on is a problem. Close the gap. Okay, that gets them back. Honestly, not much that I would deploy as a distraction other than maybe the Ventura. Ah, heck. Get him. We ran face first into a Dragonfire. Block it. Block it. Perfect. Can't fool me. Okay. Push through him. Go for that Falcon that we were fighting earlier. There we go. I swear, we're definitely flying a midline fleet. It's not, we're definitely not just using the spear. There was totally synergy. There was totally a plan. Spin. Not a fan of fighting against them. Nosed. Shield. Oh god. Narada, no. Got it. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Give me a minute. Oh, gross. Remember what happened the last time you charged the spear in alone? That was against threat. These are not a threat. Not a threat. It's totally fine. Everything is definitely under control. Definitely under control. See, we just need to broadsides them to conserve our flux instead of pointing all of our guns at one target. It's working out. Yeah. Kind of. Oh, and there's the victory class coming in, though. Let's see, we have 10 minutes of uptime. Oh my gosh, we're gonna be here a minute. These modded midline ships all look like pieces of conquest, and the baddies are gone and nothing can go wrong. Yeah, there's a lot of midline ships because we have Macer and Navy installed, and they add like 100 ships. Okay, we need to go. We need to go away. Oh, it's gonna hurt. Dodge those hammers, please. Dodge that Merv, please. Fly, fly, fly. Okay. Doing good. To stay on that Columbus. For a second, okay. Gaming. This is the worst solo Odyssey attempt ever. I begin to see the power of the spear. Oh, we need to get closer. To get into our gun range. Yes, like that. Do not be tempted to meet him head on. We don't want that. Just kind of want to isolate him so we're dueling and then just win the flux battle because we have some ridiculous passive hull mods. Watch the ship that is behind us. Just a little, okay. Synergy. Conquest is just one of those, the ship would be great, and everyone has their own ideas. I mean, the Conquest is already great. But yes, parts of it do get used, and it is an inspiration to many, I suppose. Keep him locked down. Alright, time to go. There we go. See, all it takes is like one little burst to get away from the Columbus and keep this a fair and honest one-on-one. Now we're gonna start rotating this way. We can do that. Oh, okay, it's Patero. Got it. What are these guys? Mining pods. How do I not recognize things? Oh. Well, this has been brutal. But I guess we're soloing. It's working. It's working. There we go. And the bad news for the Patero is if we get close enough, it still has a lot of DPS, but it can't really disengage. So we're just gonna sit on it now. Till it die. That's a lot of sabos that didn't make it to me. Very good. Don't even have my hand on the controls. I'm just drinking coffee. Okay, we'll twiddle the controls a little bit just to stay aligned. There we go. Very tanky. Polarized armor. That to be what's doing it. Is it over? Oh, it's over. Okay. Well, that was an experience. We got the bounty. Success. Oh, that's the Columbus. I wanted the Victory class if it dropped. Oh, wait, we need our ships. Hit the wrong button. Fat-fingered it. All out of mental energy after that fight. Gear Falcon, no. Didn't drop the Victory. Gross. Alright. Survey. Save. We've done it. How many? 8 story points. Nice. Don't know how many we got for that fight, but being back up to 8 is good. Given that our fleet is as story pointed as it needs to be, other than it would be nice to solar shield our supply ships. But I am most curious about the fact that the MRC has control of these. They didn't have a base on either planet, so they may have a base or something in the, or tied up in the ring system here. So we're just going to fly the ring, occasionally ping, and see if we find anything. Given how much traversing of the system we've already done, there may not be anything here, but it would be cool if there was. That's my stance. I don't think there is anything. Okay, we're out. Oh, well, that was a lot. It's a cool fight to watch, at least. Yeah, that's the thing. Words. Okay, focus. I think, given how that went, that maybe I should take the spear and actually do what I did for the Solo Odyssey and record a few, like, take only the spear and supply ships and go and seek out, like, a 300% difficulty fight and get some curated footage of it in action. Might be worthwhile. Conquest is good. At the same time, you're thinking you could get the same results with a different ship with less effort. I would say, with a big, bold emphasis on with less effort, that is completely correct. The Conquest can do a lot of things, especially in player hands, but it takes a lot more micro than flying a Paragon, obviously, or an Onslaught, and more micro than flying an Odyssey, even if you are specifically using what is called the whip, where you give the Conquest a 180 to unload your mags, and then flip it back over to dump the magazines of the other guns, which is the best way to do DPS, but it is not the most fun in terms of controls, because you're also going to have to be managing your shield during that. So you can't use strafe lock. It's kind of awkward. Then when you need backup, you drop 20 hounds and declare release the hounds. I did long ago. I made a thumbnail called Only Hounds and was thinking that it would be a live stream joke. I just never did it because it would be absolutely horrible to play. To play a fleet with only hounds and try and do anything other than smuggle, right? I mean, in combat, they're so fast, you could always run away, but to achieve anything beyond that... Oh, this fleet. They have a 14th conquest, on the note of conquests. Let's go see if that drops. Giant primary star. It can only be a blue giant, right? Let's put in for the blue giant, screw it. We are on a quest for cool ships, and we're doing surveys along the way, in case we get a juicy planet. Yeah, I'll write that down here next to broadswords for member name. Holy heck, okay. That is a lot of hazard mining? Yeah, junk, locomotive, looking for Sidrian fuel fleet. I see we're doing a little war. Solo spear videos. Maybe. Alright. Oh, hi. Well, at least it's much smaller than the fleet we just fought. It doesn't have a pile of cruisers, just 5. Alright. Centurion, we're deploying you anyway because I require results. Okay, get out there, Condor. I fully expect you to die. Let's tie the Condor to me and see if that helps the situation at all for him. Only Flux. Oh no, subscribe to my Only Flux. It's so overloaded. RC Laws 3, welcome to the officer tier, and welcome back. You have a yellow badge. I think you were a member like a week ago. I don't know. The list changes so often that I don't really keep up with it. I just observe whose names are green in chat at the time. Send them my undying gratitude. Champion. Griffin. I don't know. We'll just deploy stuff. See how it goes. Now I get to command the broadstars. Oh, dang it, you're right. You're an officer. And you pushed for them to be upgraded to broadswords instead of talons, all for your own personal gain as the leader of the fighter squadron. I understand everything now. The perfect plan. I applaud your cunning, sir or madam. Oh, that's an onslaught. I wonder if we can... Are we powerful enough? Can we just tank an onslaught? Our flux stat bonuses? No, we cannot. Not like this, anyway. Not with other ships. Things happening. Get out of the way of those mervs. Alright, get on that Mora. Rotate. I think I did take all the stuff for rotation speed on this. I have aux thrusters, right? Yeah, I do. I feel like I want even more rotation speed. That's what I'm getting at. It's kind of important, especially if we're going to be soloing, but I don't know if we can get any more maneuverability bonuses other than what I've already taken. I suppose before I could even film hypothetical combat showcases for the spear, I would probably want to be personal level 15. Not that we aren't close. Being sure that I'm not going to drive right toward the onslaught. We'll just rotate. Block. We'll go this way. We'll deal with that Vindicator. Oh, we took that right on the side. Okay. Not too bad getting hit once, but a Vindicator that is left alone can do a lot of damage over time with its little shotgun cannon. Hello, Eagle. Yeah, we're just gonna zip back in here. Oh, they're pointed away from me. Very good. This plan may backfire, but I have a plan. Oh no, the onslaught's already rotating. Okay, we need to deal with the small ships. I think we'll be able to spear drive and just flank that onslaught very easily. Don't quote me on that though. There's 2 of us here. You and your wife. Awesome. You're both watching. Thanks. Yay. Couples Starsector time. That's the dream, man. Alright. Let's force that onslaught to turn. Like so. And drop the engage order on him. We also do a ton of EMP damage. Yeah, like right there, half of his engines are not glowing. If you can see. I don't know if you can. But yeah, we're just gonna go like this. And we are now in his blind. Perfect. Get out of here, Centurion. Get overloaded. Oh, Barboon's on the back. Perfect. Not looking too good, buddy. Alright. We'll just jet toward... Oh, hi. It's like we just fought a conquest, right? Pilot and WSO. Normie alert. No, no normie alert. It's okay to have normal people. Actually, I don't think such a thing exists as normal people. There are just people who are very good at following etiquette. And if they drop that etiquette, everyone has some weirdness. But the older I get, I know, I'm old, the more I lean on the general expectations of politeness. Probably the more normal I may appear, as long if I bother to dress myself properly instead of just running everywhere in sweatpants. I really should work on that. Bring down that Mora. He is very durable. Mainly just due to being in a Mora. Oh no, yes, he has elite systems expertise, so 10% DR there. Alright, it's not a gremlin, it's a goblin. And it is probably going to sit in phase and then die, just like a gremlin. But bigger. More durable. Just as ugly. There we go. Gonna fire that other Reaper? No. How about now? Could have thrown it into my nose. He didn't. Well, this has proven way easier than the midline fleet. No escape. Very good. Slam him down. Alright. Is that the end? No, it's not the end. They have more ships. But let's autopilot and check chat. The Spear makes the Onslaught look like a cruiser. Yes, the Spear is almost twice as large, and it is 80 deployment points. It is huge. Oh no, yep. Jussum says Goblin D's and then shot. Yep. You've been shot by an officer or something. Making a joke on the bridge. How dare you? Oh man. Good times. Maybe that's what I need to do, is lean into it. Show up one day in like full like cosplay military regalia. Officer coat, hat, fake Tritac insignia, suit and tie. It would be a hilarious bit. Don't get your hopes up though. There are other things to do first with funding, and even the microphone. Microphone is on the list, but enough of that. Let's do surveys and try and find an even more perfect planet. Oh, did I spaced out. I was supposed to see if the conquest dropped. I don't think it did. Brain glazed over. I've been playing Starsector for, yes, 2 hours straight. Thinking one of your outfits revealed before was pretty fitting. Yeah, the red kind of little pirate coat thing was pretty good. I don't know, I've kind of been going back and forth on putting the little VTuber model on hold until I can make him work better. Until he is a more expressive asset to add to the content, instead of just kind of being the dashboard bobblehead that he normally existed as. It's on the to-do list. Just need a good hat. Yeah, and fitting hats to VTuber models is an art form that I do not possess the skill in. Most VTuber models in hats, in my opinion, it often does not work out very well. Hello, Revenant. Get salvaged. Keep that ore, though. Where are we? Oh, we're right by the core worlds. Are there any other fun bounties about? No. Okay, let's take our 1,000,000 credits. Let's go to our faction of the day. Oh, we leveled up. Oh, we're level 13. Okay, we are climbing the ranks. I think in keeping with making the spear ridiculous, we're just going to keep taking personal combat skills for now. Especially if I'm going to sit down and film, like, showcase stuff sometime this week. That is probably the build I'll need to be in. Let's go to Dogstar and see about getting some funny new ships. Supertanker, heavy cruiser. Well, it has it has accelerated ammo feeder, so it's already an instant favorite. Let's grab that. Pop it in there. Condor, you've been failing repeatedly. We're just gonna scuttle you, buddy. I'm sorry. Large composite hardpoint. Oh, I have actual devastators now. I don't have to use these slightly... Oh, these are actually way more efficient, the thing I currently have. 0.25 flux damage ratio. The balance is upon us. Refire delay 3.1, refire delay 0.4. Yeesh, okay. Well, this is strong, and I guess we'll keep it. Because even if I were to tune the ship with vanilla loadout, we're still fighting mod nonsense. Could mount a Mjolnir on the front of this. That would be amusing. Well, let's do it. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Dragonfire. I said dragon. Do I only have one Dragonfire? Nope, I have another one. That's what I thought. Gosh, just composite turrets all around. Have some flak, then. Make him the middest of line. Those are gonna, yeah, those are gonna cover front, too. That is really nice. Okay. Got a few D-mods. Nothing Hull Restoration won't take care of. For now, let's just flux stats and see where we're at. 6, 7, 8, 9, 30 points to work with. So let's go ahead and take turret gyros, thrusters, a repair unit in case of EMP. It leaves us a bit floating. What is cheap that we could put on? Shield shunt, expanded magazines. Don't have much of a shield arc to begin with. Let's go with extended shields. We'll drop a little more. There we go. Give it a little more protection. Okay. And get out of that Centurion and get in. No, not into the... You got in the Ventura again. Of course you did. Get in there. Value of energy weapon mastery. That's no good. Let's see, this one has energy weapons. Let's swap you, like so. There we go. So, oh, you have energy weapon mastery, but you also have elite ballistic mastery. Oh, get it, fine. Fine. I give up. Don't know how to work with these officers that I trained myself. Okay. Fuel. We're repaired enough, crewed up. Grab supplies. Do we have anything else to sell? Not really. I kind of want to, let's see, are any of the, oh yeah, size 7, that's probably where the good stuff is. We get a proper, oh yeah, I forgot. The Junkyard Dog system has a bunch of pre-generated equipment caches and other things in it. So if you need early game ships and you have this mod installed, it's good for that. Of course, we need... Look at that giant knot apogee. Isn't it beautiful? I hope my lab reports come back okay. What a ship name. JYD Midline. And the big junker. Ah, just cool stuff. But we need rep. How do we get rep? Well, One thing we can do right now is just turn in our prisoner. And that's really it. There's not much else we can do from here. Unless I want to go get prisoners and AI cores out of storage. But we can just run missions. Oh, another debris field on top of that one. Alright. Except, looks like we're fighting something off in here, or our allies are. Where are they going? I know, yeah, there's El Dorado. Pirate military world. Size 5. But there we go. There's some junkyard dogs related quests we can do to improve ourselves, and possibly get some of their ships without paying for them. Where are we at here? Giant primary star. That's probably the one. Planet type surface screen flickering. Let's see. Oh, active gate. Of course. Let's just go to the Corvus gate. Are we hostile to the hedge? No. We'll be fine. Apogee. More like Apogee Whiz. You'll see yourself out. No, no, no. It's a good joke. I approve. You've done well. Okay. Let's travel through the gate and hit Alpha Basan. Let's see here. It was Rocky Metallic, I think. We might as well save while we're here. I know the autosave just hit, but... Oh, I may need to go make a cup of tea soon. The coffee is getting down to the bottom. The pirate admiral makes a rude gesture and laughs before cutting the transmission. Well, rude gesture, D's nuts, back to you two. Deploy the ships. Let's deploy our new ship as well. I am curious to see how it goes. Ah, man. Yeah, I'm still excited because I just saw the asteroid ship again as I deployed it and remembered that I had it. I'm still want to try an asteroid ship fleet for the memes. But so many projects, so little time. Let's chill and aim for max level, and I should focus on doing the spear videos. It's a pretty easy project to do, like film a long combat and put it to music. And of course I need to stay focused on the Arma edited series, which is just started. Short class, definitely not a drone dandy. Look at all the termites it has. Charge! Wrecked. How do you feel about derelict ops? I feel wonderful about derelict ops on certain setups. On average, for just messing around like this, especially when personally piloting a ship, I want that ship to be as strong as possible because we want to maximize the leverage the player has over the battle's outcome. Because I personally pilot so often in these streams, I kind of end up on hull restoration a lot. Or I'll ditch hull restoration entirely in late game and go purely for like 8 red skills kind of deal, and a bunch of blue. But if I were to play Fleet Commander, especially with something like the Ludic Church or the Pirates or the Ludic Path, I might run Derelict Ops just because it would let me field like 30% more Atlas Mark IIs. Or that sort of thing. And it pairs very well with the high-tier leadership skill support doctrine, or whatever it is, that gives all of your unofficered ships a number of officer skills. So it's very much, there is a way to use Derelict Ops. I will either use it in early game to save costs, or I will build around it in late game, but I will not use it generically like I would hull restoration. So I think Derelict Ops is situationally good. The main downside to Derelict Ops is that it doesn't guarantee that your ships are recoverable. which is a problem if you're trying to stack demods onto them. I confess I don't normally optimize derelict ops by trying to get demods. I just kind of let things die naturally and accumulate whatever demods. Mr. G has some really good video, one good video at least, about getting specific demods on ships that are not going to penalize combat stats, and then using that as a way to maximize the optimization you can get out of derelict ops. Or getting corrupted comms on carriers to reduce their deployment range to do certain shenanigans. So, but that's all stuff I learned from Mr. G. Not stuff that I came up with on my own. Oh, yellow beam. What is this? What are those? Those. Drill, SRM, particle, I think. Particle emitter? Norse flares, disrupt fighter navigation. Neat. Phase emitter is probably, I assume, what's doing the yellow beam thing. Suppressive beam. Not a lot of data there. Does a very large number of EMP. Okay. Do not drop shields against whatever those are. Got it. Gotcha, makes sense. Glad I could help. Oh, in addition to running out of coffee, kind of starting to feel it in my throat, I probably need to drink a bunch of water to rehydrate the vocal cords. Let's deploy some more ships. Oh, we are way forward. Okay. Let's just turn the ship around, quite literally, and go back toward our allies. I have been manually piloting on mental autopilots and gotten us into this. Okay, let's do that. And then I'm going to mute myself and finish this coffee and then add a bunch of water in behind it to try and fix the throat strain issue. And there we go. Hydrated. And autopilot has not betrayed me. How are we doing fleet-wide? Oh yeah, the lightning guns I put on the champion. Hopefully they're effective. I suppose we could watch for a minute. Oh yeah, look at them go. Now is our eagle against their not eagle. Ah, the pressure. Still struggles to use its own point defense, though. Maybe we need to change it to burst lasers or something. Alright, there we go. What is this guy? Loyal. Standard drone tender. 5 fighter base. 1 heavy drone. 4 bot fly. Big drone tender. Cruiser drone tender. 33 deployments points. That is a steep cost. Salvage gantry, shield cargo holds, surveying equipment. Only 120 ordnance points. I suppose it is pretty tanky. 1,200 armor, 1,000 hull. It is 5 fighter base, even if they are kind of, you know, mining pod-esque. Death of 1,000 cuts and all that. Okay. Since we're not at any threat, don't really need to manually pilot, I will stand up as well. Oh. Eagle about to lose readiness. Let's just pull them out of the fight. Okay. Back to the captain's chair. Stretches and wiggles complete. Another loyal over there. They are really quite durable. Maybe they are worth 33 DP. Is that Tesla cannon noise? It is. I don't think the champion build is working out. This is the second time that it's died to pressure. The lightning cannons, we may need to change out of the large one or the mediums. I don't know. They really can't handle all the little termites, all the little borer drones. Oh. Uh-oh. Maybe automated repair unit, too. If I didn't already put it on there. Oh, I didn't. Okay. Griffin out. Let's go ahead and ditch some command points and try and... yeah, we'll just retreat him. Try and form up the fleet a little. Or keep us on the backside here. I think they're mostly out of ships. They seem to be retreating, even. Those two are running away. Dart disabled. I didn't even see him die. Okay, we have them outnumbered, we have them on the run. Let's just go to 6x speed here. Okay, retreat, retreat. Spear noises. I guess that's it. I guess that's victory. Okay. We didn't get the bounty. I didn't even see the commanding on the field. This one's kind of fun. As Ops Center, it would be perfect for me to chillax in as play Fleet Commander in. Let's do the pursuit. Send the civilian craft after them. There we go. Grab those. They didn't drop the commanding. Got the loyal. There's this little guy. Logistics cruiser. Survey equipment sensors. Man, these ships... junkyard dog ships. Just heavy on the non-combat hull mods, which I do like. Heavy freighter. A freighter that is not civilian. Does have a fighter bay and 6 small composites, though. Again, hey, we were talking about cruiser deployment points. How about a 6 deployment point cruiser? Although it is very unarmored, 320 armor. That's kind of funny. Okay, let's grab these guys. Well, there's only so much we can do. Let's take 1 loyal. If I grab too many, we're going to start running into logistics issues of our own. Pirate Vengeance fleet launched. Oh, I've accidentally done a thing here. Offer to transport them back to civilization. There we go. Just get that out of the way. Let's do surveys. I am still thinking of going to go make that tea. Off 50 supplies a day. How many do we need to repair? 45. Let's go ahead and auto-fit this. Ooh, that looks interesting. 3 drill LRMs and a pylum. Asteroid breakers. Our point defense, fragmentation. So do these count as fighter bays? Yes, they do. Your fleet has 12 fighter bays. Okay. Just for the purpose of those skills, checking for future runs and things. Hopefully I remember. That's the difficult part. Alright, pile of surveys done. And you know, I think we're just gonna do a little chain of surveys here. Just go into each of these systems and see what's up. In terms of planets, at least. I am still... Ooh, Cryo Sleeper. Still thinking that I would like to start a colony. Somewhere. Maybe we can go see how the Penelope star looks. Domain Arrow Probe. Scoop up the goodies. That way we could be right in the... Oh, whoa, oh, hold on a minute here. This was Class 5. Does have average resources across the board and some other issues, which we could fix. Pretty sure I have terraforming installed. Oh yeah, I do. I have the terraforming things right there. So that might be a candidate. But let's check more systems. Or rather, let's check this binary system, and then I'm going to go make tea. And then come back. I can't be on all night, because I do have to be up at about 7 hours from now. I can be on for one more cup of tea for another half hour or an hour after this. Ouch. Rocks. Rocks. I never should have moved. Let's go ahead and just set a course to that next system to check out planets. And get out of there. Save. And I will throw up the break screen, click the add button, and I'll be back in 4 or 5 minutes, however long it takes to boil water. And then I'll have to go again to put milk in the tea. But that's future us problem. Okay. see we've been listening to the Starsector BGM the whole time. I have returned. Thank you for your patience, everyone. I am back. This little blue notification in the chat window. Oh, okay. It's given me a ping to let me know that you joined the membership. Even though it also just shows that in chat. Anyway, I have returned. I have chosen a lovely, mild black chai with a teaspoon of sugar, and I opted for no milk. So that should get me through the remaining bit of time until it is sleepy time. Ah, perfect. A star system in which there is nothing. Guess we got that one out of the way. I didn't expect nothing. I always expect to find something when I go into a new system. Not even a stable point, not even a probe, just absolute void. Which is, of course, what you would normally find in real space, but in video game space, you know, it's gameplay, there should be something. But not always. Ooh, sensor thing flying toward us. In case not, friend, let's save. And see what we get. Who are you? Why are you flying toward... Ooh, you have delicious asteroid ships. For my asteroids collection. Hello, pirates. Oh, this is probably the Vengeance, the rank 1 Vengeance fleet that was sent out. Weird that Vengeance fleets don't... I remember even the rank 1 fleets used to all have S-mods. But no longer, I guess. Maybe I'm used to fighting higher tier Vengeance fleets, I'm not sure. Eagle in play... Yeah, we'll get the champion in there. I need to redo the champion's loadout. I think that's going to need to be a priority, or replace it with something else. Just replace the ship with a different ship. I really think all that the spear really needs to support it is probably a stack of monitors. And maybe some drovers with pylums and distractionary fighters of some kind. Just things to keep other ships busy while the spear gets around to taking care of them, basically. Having now played it for a few hours, that would be how I would build around it in the future, instead of just trying to put it in a random podge of midline ships, which this is working. Enough. Could be better. Probably could be a lot better. For where we are in the game progression, we are doing dandy. Get him. Get him with the locust. There we go. Oh, he has breaches, not reapers, so I am less afraid of him. Oh, hammers. I am afraid of those. Hello. Let's go ahead and get our shield up. Yeah, for that. For that exact reason. Alright. Guns for you, sir. Spin, spin, spin to win. All right. A little dicey there for a second. But we're good now. Maybe because whatever was attacking us backed off. Probably because the eagle got into their back line. Let's push toward him and help him out, shall we? Zoom. Dart destroyed. Dang it. Oh yeah. Brigantine was the main problem that was shooting at us. He just turned and went for the eagle. Hey, there's another Ceres. Glorious gunfire, but not good under pressure. Oh, the Eagle got the Brigantine. Brigantine. Words are hard. Words are hard at late at night. Why did I think I could be a YouTuber, huh? Can't even word. It's a rock. Push. Direct. All right. Oh, you are almost gone, little Ceres. Come here. Ah, good. The Eagle still going. Apparently finding success, even though it was off alone for most of the fight. Yep, look at all those corpses. Alright. We are good to just let autopilot and speed up handle this. Probably could have from the beginning. They are very demodded pirates at this stage, with no eradicators or Atlas Mark IIIs or anything that would make them terribly scary. That is it. We'll just get out of here. Fighting them was not really the goal. They took down a lot of ships. We're just gonna... maybe we'll try and refit the champion. I won't give up on him just yet. Okay, that was all of our surveys here. Okay, champion, you're struggling. Let's pull off those. We only really have the one large gun. Let's just give you an ion beam instead. We'll try and tune him more toward a support role. Longer range things. I mean, other than we're going to go shorter range than the pylon, of course. Locust, because you keep getting swarmed. How about ion cannon and hypervelocity drivers? And maybe a different kind of silly point defense. We'll use the Chimobuko from HMI, which slowly pushes targets off course, making it hilarious. Drop hardened subsystems because you are not making it to that stage. Instead, we will make you more durable. Fixing your shield a little. And maybe automated repair unit. We did talk about putting automated repair unit on him earlier. And there, Excel shields. Be durable. Don't suck. Stop dying. Don't make me use my civilian ships. Don't let the Venture outperform you, buddy. Alright, I think there was something on sensors off to the right. No? Was I imagining things? Just go over here toward the stable point and ping. I was imagining things. Let's get out of here. We still have 1,000 supplies. Let's do this little cluster of worlds if we can. 198. We are kind of running out of supplies. At least this system of nothing has stable points. Another nothing? Another nothing. Alright. Last one that I'm aiming for before we go resupply. Oh, planets, planets, planets. Let's go. And let's drink tea. Might still be too hot. Ow. It is still a little too hot. Oh, we are hemorrhaging supplies. Down to 500. Well, this is our last one, so it'll probably be fine. If it's not, we'll dismantle some of our ships we've picked up. Or cut the champion. You've been doing a good job minimizing your ums and uhs. Thank you, RC Laws. I am trying to, like, even if I have to freeze and pause, that is better than saying and ah. For presentation purposes. I am working on it. I will someday be good at this. Slowly trying to get myself to professional public speaker range, which will be good not just for YouTubing, but for life in general. And the less ums and ahs I have to cut out of recordings, the faster all that goes, and the faster I can do edited episodes. It's really most of my time, channel-related wise, is consumed by editing, which is the least fun part. Someday I'll be rich and hopefully not too famous, and maybe be able to hire an editor to do the tedium for me. I can just hang out and play and be a little CEO of my two-man team or whatever. Alright, we are here. Oh yes, drop off the people we picked up. Very good. Drop those off. I guess we do have storage, so we could start keeping relic components. Let's grab fuel, and we're just gonna take all the supplies. The fleet, the fleet, the fleet. Can we further fix you? Do you have a paladin for sale or anything like it here? No. I feel like I ordered paladins and picked them up. I must have dropped them off in storage, so we probably do have them back at base. Fluffy carrier. 4-fighter. Ooh. We're gonna grab that. I have a plan. I have a plan. Let's grab that. Let's go to Magic and see if we have guns for the champion. Turn that off. Yes, that Magic. Doing a little pirate independent battle going on. Maxios, not our problem. Not yet, anyway. Drop all of this off. Oh yeah, I see the paladins right there. They are right here. We do have them. I was not hallucinating. We have our first colony item. I guess we have this stuff, but the first cool one is the autonomous mantle boar. It's one of my first planets. It's normally a mining planet because they are very cheap to operate. Alright. Paladin. Can I... Wait, what? Oh no, there, it's there. Okay, we'll strip this. Let's check chat real quick. Now that you're conscious of it, good luck keeping up the streak. Yes, it's that thing where I do it and I'm like, ah, dang it. But I have got it in my daily notes. I will keep working on it. Void, glad you could make it to the stream. Hope everything is going good with you. I am streaming longer than normal, feeling pretty okay, having gone this long. Soothing my vocal cords a little with sugary tea. And of course, playing more Starsector. Out of our available large options, I think we will just keep the Locust on him, but we can finally put on the Paladin that I wanted so he can serve that role. Probably should have just left the burst lasers in place because we're keeping them. Let's do particle emitters, because they're funny. Okay, we need non-point defense. Oh, we have the lucky pulse laser. Let's... Oh, I have mass drivers. When did I pick up mass... Oh, we did fight the tiny threat fleet. Let's use the mass drivers, because they're balanced. Very, very balanced. And just nab some more point defense. Why not? There you go. Get you up to... Oh, okay. Not quite enough. That's okay. think we will just stick to repair unit and capacitors there. We've hopefully fixed the Paladin. We are kind of getting heavy on ships. As much as it pains me, I think we will trade out, because I have the Loyal here, which has a salvage gantry and surveying equipment. We don't really need the Venture anymore, much as it pains me. Just say that to my beloved Venture. We have this thing on auto fit. We have this. Do I have, oops, sorry for screen flicker, do I have the correct hull mod? Not yet, but we're about to. Okay. We need to go to Gamlin. Gamlin, 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 Gamlin. Right here. The gate is active, meaning... Oh, nope, not a marker. Sorry, didn't want to put up a intel marker. We'll go in here, go through the gate, and that'll be faster. Ouch, rocks. Finally found the pirate mobile starbase thing. Excellent. Also, is the color on the champion very saturated? I can explain. Let me open the fleet menu. Here we are, fleet menu. So, paint jobs. We can put him back to default. That's what you're more familiar with, probably. But Ness's ship and weapon pack, or Ness's saw on the mod index, has this other function in addition to the stuff it adds. It lets you change the colors of things. That's why our Eagle and Griffin and Pegasus look so cool. In my opinion. I really like the Moon Bunny color painting he's done. Yeah, very fancy. And I think his mod that does that has palette options for most vanilla ships now. But don't quote me on that. I think it does. You know what? I've never been to the new Fort X at all, so we're going to try that. And conveniently, we've auto-saved in case there's a horrible, always hostile defense fleet there, which there used to be. Of course, if we get into a fight, we won't be able to trade with the pirates. That would be bad. Ow, ow, oh gosh. That's a lot of rocks. But hopefully we are large enough. Never mind. Oh my god. I don't know if we can fight that. That is only a battle station. I don't want to hurt them. So we'll disengage. Okay, they will not let us approach. Never mind, we are getting our mecha from New Machine. Let's go run into more rocks. Peaceful. I think that's custom music. You guys hear that? Just for a little bit. Let's turn that up. Neat. Oh. Do a little drop. Pretty sure that's custom. Oh, more music. Have I never been here with the music enabled? I guess not. But we want the Wingcom mod so that we can do this. Boom. Oh yeah. Techno, that'll wake me up. Then we will just attach Koto, Alest, and Spriggan, and we'll do a little something here. Lots of 360-degree options. Flare burst launcher, lol. Give me that revolver. Yeah, this is music. And mini blaster. Okay. I guess I don't personally need to pilot this, but yeah, we're kind of very heavy. Can fix that. Build it in. deck crew it. Okay, but yeah, I don't necessarily need to pilot it, but we do need to put an officer in it for it to have proper effect. Come hither, Dysnomia, but the name. Changing your name. You're potato now. There. Everyone is potato. Okay. Not all of the supplies, gosh. So now, that ship will have miniature officers in all of its fighters. Which should scale nicely into something horrible. Do they have... Oh, they have a 9-hander. Neat. All I actually need is Alests right now. Corgi, Rock. Okay, only one of the thing I was after. Well. 1,600, okay, a little bit more supply. And missions. Do we have Dawn as a contact? Oh, I have been here before, just without the music being on. Bigger bounty? Yes, please. Let's go have one, maybe the last fight. We'll see. Yeah, Arma has custom music. Yes, very nice. I've been playing with the music off on the Arma specific run because it is kind of necessary to not have it get intermingled with the voiceover, because I record the talking bits as I play. Just like I am doing here, but with more cutting out of the silences and boring bits and ums and ahs. But having all those cuts in the music sounds really bad. So I only listen to the in-game music usually when streaming, or on my vanilla save that I play just for personal satisfaction. And by personal satisfaction, I mean playing on vanilla... Playing on vanilla reminds me of how bad I am at this game. Give me enough mod nonsense and I will succeed, but make me play only vanilla against endgame vanilla enemies, and it's like, oh, this game is actually very well balanced, and I am still very bad in comparison to how I do here. I still have not made a better fleet than my old 4 Conquest, 6 Tempest fleet. Not without using some other person's fleet anyway, in terms of pure vanilla design. The Solo Odyssey does not count. It is its own minigame, its own challenge. Okay, we're here. Kind of want them to emergency burn if we can convince them to. Oh, yep, there they go. Reduces their CR, which is good for us. Let's roll. Deploy our newfangled fighter, our new mecha, our new champion that's refitted. Let's use it all. I still have points. I'm 1 point away from deploying the Saint. Holy crap. For a brief second, there were 29 viewers. Now there's 24. The moment I looked, it went down. Hello, everyone. Enjoy your lurkening. Look at all of the cool named pilots with little random portraits. The hilarious endgame would be to have a fleet where all of your officers are driving carriers, each with 6 fighter base. It would be like normal carrier spam in terms of FPS death, but even more effective. Both at tanking your FPS and at winning fights. Let's deploy the Junkyard Dogs cruiser, since we haven't used it yet. Let's go on autopilot and just have a brief look around at how we're doing. The Alest being brave as heck, about to get overloaded maybe. Nope, perfect play, wow. The champion doing what it's supposed to, covering a larger ship. Yep, delicious fire support. Oh yeah, this big guy. Brigand. Capital class pirate only ship. Kind of a hilarious little guy. He's actually broadsides. Note his larges, one on either side there. and the frontal missile. So he's like a budget conquest, but he can't turn. Instead, he has burn drive. So he kind of sucks, but he's cute and rectangle shaped. Yes, Arma is a sick mod. I agree. Sick as in cool. I'm old. All right, Hound's down. Doing just fine on autopilot there. Kind of want to see this thing in action. Oh, it looks like a little baby champion. Like it got squished shorter, you know, across its vertical axis, or its north-south. Whichever one that is. Oh, sprite flicker. They squished a champion and made it chonk. What's Dart doing? Doing his job, being a distraction. Good on him. Spear of Pirates, indeed. It is the Spear of Pirates, and as such, it's more like a pointy stick than a spear. Oh, they do have little lines. Do you see his little dialogue that he has over his head? I'm going in, follow me, and this one down here. Yeah. I thought they had chatter even without combat chatter installed. And me not installing combat chatter was just an oversight. I forgot it existed. It's too late now. It's probably not too late now, but I'm lazy. I normally only update anything when I call a run done. They are fully voiced too, are they? Oh, right, the Combat Chatter voicing project. I remember seeing that on Corvus. I didn't know that it made it into the official forum version. If it did, I would say I have mixed feelings about that. Because I kind of prefer that it be text only, but I don't know. Maybe it's a setting thing. I will investigate someday, maybe. Oh no. Our cool thing I wanted to test is just tanking hits. I guess it's good that it's tanking, however... Yeah, fire your dragon fires, buddy. Do all the damage you can. It did go up against the asteroid ship with all the frontal guns. Alright, it's gaming. This is definitely a support ship and probably would benefit from not a Mjolnir, probably a Gauss cannon or even just a Mark 9 or something. Or a Devastator. Just so that it doesn't try and YOLO anything and max out its flux like it's currently doing. Oh, the Arma ones, they say stuff at the beginning only. In my experience, only Dawn is voiced, although the mod has updated a few times since I last played it. But yes, Dawn does have voice lines. She's an exception, she's allowed. Because she normally only says, like, mission start or whatever. But I wouldn't want other voices chattering all the time. I do think that was something someone was working on, but I don't know. I don't click on the Corvus Discord very often. It's a silly place. Okay, doing pretty good on autopilot here. Other than the whole getting surrounded thing, that's not going well. Let's call for a bunch up on the sensor jammer. You're doing a good job. Intense. You have taken an intense amount of damage. And are still tanking. About to not be, though. Really need to drop your shield, buddy. There you go. Not fire the Mjolnir to max out your flux. That's right. Get paladined. Suppose we should maybe... Oh yeah, here. I don't know if you're still here. Whoever we were talking about the Dachshund earlier, the civilian version. We now have the military version on display. 20 deployment points. And a ton of guns. 8 small ballistics and 4 fighter bays. Are those fighters I can pick? Because if so, that might be a good carrier to pick up in this run or in the other run. Single paladin doing lots of work against those missiles? Yes, yes it is. Paladin is good at its specific niche. Especially against... Oh no, they do have an officer in there. Do they have missile spec? I don't feel like they do, no. And this is... The ship with the Paladin is the player-piloted ship, although it's been on autopilot because I'm late into the stream and I'm feeling lazy. So it does have a bunch of combat skills that are buffing it. I don't know if I took the point defense one. But yeah, Paladin doing good stuff. Oh, the Intense is still alive. With barely any hull. That's glorious. Our fleet as a whole, not doing a too good of a job at taking that sensor jammer. They're trying, though. There we go. Go, champion, go. Yes, I think the new fit on the champion is working much better. Father-son PD coverage, yeah. The champion and the spear both protecting the nearly dead Intens from missiles. Ah, they're the mecha, go! Perfect. Uh-oh, missiles. They didn't lose anyone. Get wrecked, brigand. Perfect. I honestly think the enemy might be out of ships. We both might have been fighting over this one point violently. Let's go ahead and retreat our ships that are almost dead, because I think we're good here. Yes, we are. I don't even remember why we're here. Is this a random fight or was this a bounty? It was a bounty. That's how awake I am. Hey, an Atlas Mark II. Tempting. It's right there. Civilian ship, it won't cost me anything. It's fine. Other than the stuff to run it, but... we don't have the right guns. I throw whatever on there. Wait, do we have the right guns? It pulled a... Hellbore. Good enough. And looks like we have some surveys we could do. Why was I here? Oh yes, I was here for a bounty. Yeah, I should probably go to bed soon. There we go. Oh, rocks. MRC reprisal targeting Citadel Arcadia. Not my rodeo. Okay, one more planet. Go around the little sun. Not through it. There we go. So, in all of our exploration, have we found... No, we have not yet found another planet with better hazard. How are we on crew? We would need more crew to colonize that planet. So I think as my sort of last thing, hiccup for this stream, I will maybe colonize that planet, since we haven't found a better one. And I have been pretty actively looking for the past 3 hours. We've surveyed probably 20, 30 more planets. Nah, 30 is probably an exaggeration. Probably 15 or 20. Wyvern avoids storm damage. I have a ship that has... Oh, this little guy. Do Mecha have a built-in solar shielding dodge going on in their stuff? Or do I have multiple ships named Wyvern? I'm just curious where the source is. Because I know I don't have solar shielding yet. Yeah, I guess Wyvern somehow, that little mecha, somehow dodged storm damage, and there it is again. AASV Wyvern. That is you? Yes, AASV Wyvern, yep. Don't know how it's doing it, but it is. We're not going to question it. It's free savings. Oh, we're so slow. Oh, there's loot. There's loot in this cloud somewhere. Up there it is. That might be our next level 7 officer. Let's roll the gotcha. No, it's just an enforcer. Okay. We pulled the lever. We got nothing. Such is the gambling life. Whoa. Special TriTac task group. Alright. And we are back in our employer's home. Wanted to set this up real quick. Oh, wait, non-PD. There we go. That's why I didn't see the guns earlier. I was turned on the PD filter. I'm a fool. Long-range asteroid buster. Which seems like a really big hellbore. 1,000 flux per shot. Absolute nonsense. Put it on there. Could use a really big shield-busting gun, but we'll get there. Obliterator rocket launcher. Warm-up gains faster fire rate. Oh my. The MIRV is probably what we need to use, though. Heavy asteroid blaster, and nothing else good. Okay, we're gonna have to finish fitting him elsewhere. Let's go ahead and ditch our resources. Good enough. Fuel, and sure. All of that supplies. Hey, it's a clanker. Nothing good for ship buying. Yeah, I think I just want to go fit this Atlas. Maybe squeeze in one more bounty. One more thing. Oh, we're paused. Which we should be, because I see a lot of things in chat. Gosh, I love watching Starsector. Would love playing it as well, but never get through the early game. Yeah, the early game is tough. Oh, but random things always end up exploding you. I do have a over an hour long beginner's guide to Starsector on the channel in the guides playlist that might be of help. But the main thing I would say is Starsector does not end when you lose your fleet. Just try again on the same save file. You don't have to win every engagement. The game world scales to your successes and failures a little bit in some ways, but it does scale. Oh, look at that bounty. Not that bounty, look at that fleet. I think we have to. The other thing is, if you're on softcore, you can just hit F5 to save. You can save scum to your heart's content. But it's also okay to die. Anyway, so don't feel like you've lost just because you get blown up the one time. Maybe playing with too many mods, more factions for chaos, that is totally fair. We have relatively a lot of factions going on in this save too. The chaos can be fun, and yes, it does make me explode more often just because there's so much stuff. Like, what is that strangely colored missile coming toward me? Oh no, I'm dead. The early game is probably your favorite part. That's fair. There's a lot of variance in the early game, and dealing with the constraints of like what I have available, what weapons are available, makes the moment-to-moment play in some ways more interesting. The end game, which is mostly just labbing, like getting to build whatever you want, is the end game usually. You get used to it and remember selling the goods to pirates and arms to the path. Yes, the lucrative pipeline. Getting by and collecting random ships that will become the fleet. Yes, exactly. Especially on Iron Man. I like the feeling of banking ships and weapons and stuff against future failure. It's very nice. And having to build your fleet out of random ships, which kind of already covered, it's a good challenge. I know it is perfectly logical, but abusing massive trade gains just always feels so lame to me. I like going for bounties and exploration. Give you a shot at finding planets. Wisdom from the scavenger run? Yes, wisdom from my recent scavenger run where I could not buy ships. That's also in the playlists. Thanks for the tips, by the way. Did not expect that one. Clearly must come watch streams more often. Mostly just watched your Starsector vids. Yeah, I am always happy to... I am mostly in these streams to interact with you guys. So, like, sure, I can play, and I can, when nothing's happening in chat, I will talk about the play, but getting to interact with my viewership it's fun. And especially, like, if I can help with your gameplay, that's great too. Usually it's you guys teaching me things, though. Doberman, Pirate Battlecruiser. This one's kind of funny because it's like half of a conquest. Look at all the large slots facing one way, and then on the back end, the pylons facing to the left. Kind of want that too, just because it's funny. So let's deploy ships and give this battle a try. Squinting at my deployments, like what do I even have? I'm very awake. Okay, there we go. Everything in. Go for those. I don't think we will try going too wide here. Like, not going for the far points. Our enemies are pirates. They will definitely get there before us. Let's actually put the carrier in the back. There we go. Yes, set up about like this. And let the eagle be search and destroy. But yeah, as to abusing massive trade gains, you may have noticed there's something I don't normally do in any of my runs. Unless I really, really am strapped for cash. I don't normally bother trading commodities. I don't normally bother running drugs or heavy armaments. It is just not a part of the gameplay loop that I really care about. The trading has always been there just to get you back on your feet. And get you back, basically, or get the player back into spaceship battles. Which is fine. There are, actually, in vanilla, harsh upper limits to how much trading you can do, unless you're going to burn story points to secretly cause market instability and offload goods. Like, there are some ways to abuse it, but it never ends up being the whole game, and if you really abuse it, you're cruising for getting into fun combat. So, if you do it, that's fine. But for me, it's just like, nah, I would rather run explorers. The first way that I learned how to play this game was actually by, oh, that Alestis toast. First way that I learned how to play was actually I couldn't figure out how to win combat in the game. And I was like, oh, I must need bigger ships. It must be they're beating me with more ships. I need to buy more ships. I need to make money. How do I avoid combat? Well, I had a single wolf. I put insulated engine assembly on it and additional fuel tanks, and I used that wolf with its 20 fuel, or whatever, to run explore missions as a single ship. So I learned how to stealth, I learned how to emergency burn, and go dark and avoid fleets. And I would play like that for like 6 hours at a stretch until I'd earned 1 million credits through just going and poking domain probes. And then I would buy ships, and then I would die. Until I eventually figured out how to do combat a little better. That was my gameplay loop for my first week of play. It was just, how do I avoid combat? How do I make money? And now that I kind of know how to do combat and make money other ways, I don't want to go back. I don't want to go back to smuggling commodities and running explorers and doing nothing else. Nah. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. There he is. There's the onslaughter. Get everyone. Go now. Because the onslaughter will die if we pressure him from multiple sides. Anyway, that's my rant, my ramble about the early game and the different ways to make money. It's late, and it's probably not very coherent, but I tried. Feel the same about trading, perhaps because you played a lot of Elite Dangerous in the past. Trading is boring but lucrative. Also that, I didn't play Elite Dangerous, but I played a little... It was almost like a browser game, but it was sold as a full game back on Windows XP and Windows 98. It was called Smugglers 3. And of course there were Smugglers 1 and 2, and later on there were Smugglers 4 and 5, but I played Smugglers 3. And the combat was very simple. It would put your ship and their ship in like a JPEG, and you would pick actions like a little game of auto battle chess. But the economy was like Starsector. And that was where most of the gameplay was. And I spent weeks as a kid clicking on those menus and just making money, and I hated the combat because it was honestly trash. But the lore and the story and the factions and running from the syndicate, like, it was all just like an older, kind of the same genre as Starsector in how the faction relations and stuff worked. It was very, very cool to imagine in, and I was like 15 or whatever, and my video game options were limited. It was either that or play Diablo 1, probably, was what I had access to at the time. Failures in Starsector seem to be just learning opportunities. Exactly. Because everything in Starsector you can get again. If I lose this entire fleet, I can manufacture or earn the credits to build it again. That's part of why you won't see me use one-of-a-kind ships very often, like the redacted kind of end-of-the-story reward, you know, the fancy phase ship with the moats. I don't use it because I don't want to lose it, and I don't like the idea that I can't get it again if I lose it somehow, or even if I just misplace it in storage somewhere, right? Most of my runs I don't even go and grab it. Same thing with the Onslaught Mark 1. You saw me get it, I put it in storage, and there it's going to sit probably forever. I might pull it out, use it against threat. Because we're on softcore, I can save scum if I lose a thing, but everything you can get in Starsector, if you lose it, you can earn it again. And in vanilla, you can't really permanently lose planets. If you do, you've gotten in way over your head somehow. The game is usually good about not throwing too much at an early colony. Like, you'll lose money, you'll lose time, you'll lose stability, but the only way to lose a planet is, I think, to get it sat-bombed by the Luddic Path a lot, or the Sindrians, Dictat. There is a rare instance where the Luddic Church might try and take over your planet, but those crises that can damage your planets are scaled down much lower than the ones that can't. They are probably beatable with what you have on hand, or avoidable by talking to the right NPC, which is something people forget about colony crises, is you don't have to solve them by combat. But even if you were to lose a planet, there are a lot of planets in the sector. Although it is sucky, and it will make you hate the factions in the game, which is, I think, part of the point of Colony Crisis. Anyway, rant over, let me check the chat. You deny your ship its purpose. Indeed, I am not manually piloting the Spear because it is midnight. I am very awake. And I am ranting. And then Starsector does the fun thing when you can't recover them even with the right skills. That is true. There is a reason why I almost always have hull restoration, especially at midnight. So I can recover ships. But even if you can't recover them, you can buy an identical ship and fit it with the same weapons, and it'll be almost the same. It won't quite be the same, I know, but that's what I mean when I say you can get it again. Not that it's always recoverable, but you can always make another. There are ways to make your ships always recoverable. You could take hull restoration, or you could install random assortment of things and build the settlement and then build the maintenance base, which makes your ships almost always recoverable and just occupies a building slot on your settlement. That will only cost you about 450,000 credits to set up, which is, you know, that's cheaper than a single heavy industry. That's cheaper than an onslaught. And it's a permanent buff that you don't have to pay any maintenance for. Random assortment of things settlements are really great for a more relaxed playthrough. Okay, we're finally getting to the Doberman. Spear has been just... Come on, Spear. I believe in you. Get in there. Manual orders. There you go. Okay, back to autopilot. You've got him. He's not as scary as the AI thinks he is. The Doberman, not the Spear. The Spear is terrifying. Isn't insurance part of mod? Yes. I can cover that after we get out of this fight. We are not out of this fight. They just deployed whatever this is. Retriever Mark II Pirate Battle Carrier. Targeting feed 6 fighter base, 45 DP. What? ED shipyards. You did this. And it is hilarious. Small drone hangar. Are the fighters locked to being drones? They might be. Is there a fighter LPC visible? No. This is interesting. 45 deployment points. So the only other thing in vanilla that has 6 bays is the Astral. Runs 50. I guess that's about fair then, isn't it? Well, we'll see how it does with most of its supporting ships defeated, and we're gonna capture other points and go wide. It's fine. Grab the spear, send it specifically on orders. Big ship burning towards you. Dread. Indeed, yes. Insurance is Nixelrin. I normally ignore it, because it's just like real-life insurance. It pays out when you lose a ship, but the more you lose ships, the less it pays. So, and then it will pay you better if you don't lose ships very often, in which case, why did you buy insurance? If I were super worried about losing ships, I would rather have ships banked in my storage, because they cost nothing and can be used no matter what my rate of ship loss is. But honestly, we're on softcore here, so insurance is not even a concern. My insurance is the quick load, quick save button. Alright, let's close in. Manual burn drive forward. Turn those Inferno mirrors back on, please. Okay, and now autopilot again. He is not so cool that he can toe-to-toe the spear. Nope, no backing up. Charge in. Just a simple application of hitting the spear charge button and then hitting autopilot again is enough. Okay, he was the last ship. That's unfortunate. And they have some of that. Okay, this was just a random fight we got into. Grab that and that. I will take the Doberman because he is funny. Plus 6 integration 2. Heck yeah. Okay. We were originally trying to fit our Atlas, and then I was going to go to bed. Right, insurance. Very quickly before I forget. Personal tab. Personal info. It used to be in here. Oh god. Well, good news, everyone. If you click on... Oh, yes, it shows the error, maybe. Is that on screen for you guys? No. Okay. Well, Fractal Softworks, a mod/Pagsum access is denied. Check Starsector log for more info. I clicked the wrong thing, and we've crashed. And I am going to put this crash message in MS Paint. Maybe pass it up the chain. Yeah, hovered over ship insurance and crashes the game. So now you know, and I'm sorry, we're in the void. Now you know why not to click on ship insurance. It's a scam. But no, the crash report said that it was due to being unable to access a file in Pagsum, Philip Andrade's gas station manager, but it tagged it upward in the directory as it was searching in Starsector core, which is not where any of Pagsum's files are. So probably somewhere in something a symlink is broken. A very niche problem for a menu that people do not click on very often. You're in what? PAGSM. Get your mind out of the gutter. It's not a lewd word. It has no relation to any other GSM, AGSM kind of word. It is Philip Andrade's. It is an acronym for Philip Andrade's Glorious Gas Station Managerial Simulation. That's not I meant, though. Oh no, what did I say? Uh-oh, what did I say? Am I in trouble? If I didn't say that. Symlink? Starsector core? Where were we? So I want to reboot the game now to see how much progress I've lost, so I know how sad to be. Na Lamau. All good? Oh gosh. Is it good? Yes, we're going to see how much progress I've lost, and then maybe we'll fit the Atlas if we still have it. If not, I'll rage quit and go to bed. And we're also going to see if the glitch is reproducible. That might be important to know. Positive. Okay, I said something positive. Okay. See, this is why I delist my streams eventually. Oh, okay. We're almost loaded. Maybe. Just drink more tea. Go to sleep at this point? No. I can't. I have to know what I lost. It's like when you die in Path of Exile and you can see the loot you can't have by your the battle. We're not doing that battle again. We're out of here. Oh, we're out of here and our frame rate is tanked. Run it. Oh, is that the same fleet? It's the same fleet. Okay, emergency burn again. Screw you. All I wanted was to fit my Atlas Mark II, feel satisfied, go to bed. Okay. I think we are going to go for the classic fit for this. By classic, I mean the thing I normally use, which is a Mark IX and a Hellbore. Double Mervs, because we have them. Railguns up. Oh, we have a light mass driver, even better than a railgun. Ballistic rangefinder and ITU. Wabam. Then a flak cannon, a single flak cannon on either side if we have them. Boom, boom. That's how the cookie crumbles. Oh, we have so many events. I feel like there's another hull mod that I was supposed to add. But I'm not awake enough to remember, so we're just going to do something like a 25 and whatever's left over split. And just see how that goes for a second. Oh, the Doberman. Yeah, we lost the Doberman. Hopefully next time you catch the beginning of the stream instead of the end. Yeah, fair. Worst thing that can happen, yes, losing progress, yes. Yeah, we lost the Doberman, it's true. Something I need to learn still, outfitting ships. Ships either do no damage or survive no punishment. Indeed. But, if you ever want to make an Atlas good, this is the way. At least good against Dominators. There's this itty-bitty channel I watch, I really should remember people's names more, but he basically ran like 70 fights of Atlases versus Dominators and other ships, and the answer is the ballistics thing that extends the range of small weapons based on large weapons equipped. The long-range railguns with accelerated ammo feeder combined with the Hellbore and a shield pressure gun do really well. The Mervs are just gravy. So that's an 18 DP ship to their 25. Obviously, if this thing gets flanked, it will just explode, because it's an Atlas Mark II. But yes, RC Laws and RC Laws' wife. IQ keeps saying time to go to bed, and it is time to go to bed, but not before we crash the game again. For science. Let's save here. Neon's ship pack says, you should try Secrets of the Frontier, and I agree, it's a hilarious mod. Okay, we're going to try and give the insurance tutorial again. Go to the Intel screen, go to the Personal tab. Last time I clicked on, I think it was one of these. Milestone, paint jobs, or scoreboards that crashed us. So we're going to try Ship Insurance tab. So yes, the Insurance tab here. So you can insure your ship for a massive fee. Like if I wanted to insure, say, the Pegasus, I would pay it like that's somewhere between half and a third of its cost in insurance. And then you pay a monthly premium. Isn't that great? And then if it dies, you get money back. But for 350k, I could buy a half of a Pegasus. So, And then of course it tracks your claims, and there's a little tutorial if you really want to do insurance. There is a funny setting. You hit F3, go to Nixelrin settings. If you turn on legacy insurance, things get hilarious, because automatic free insurance from commissioning faction, which means they just pay the insurance for you, and so whenever you lose, it just gives you piles of money, which is very funny, but really removes some of the penalty for losing. It's almost like they're rewarding you for getting blown up, which would be how NPC fleets operate. Okay, does scoreboard crash the game? No. Oh man, there's a lot of people on the scoreboard. Spear's only valued at 500k. That is the cost to begin insurance. But yes, it's only valued at 500k. Science, you love science, especially the crashy kind. Indeed, failing upwards. Weapons platform made of cardboard is a weapons platform nonetheless. Yes, that's why I like the Atlas, because when it punches up, it's so good. And when it's firing, it throws a lot of bullets down lane. Okay, paint job stab. Paint job stab. So it's an interaction between Ness's Saw and presumably Pagsum. It's trying to reference something that it's not allowed to touch. There's probably a... Yeah, I don't know. That's niche enough that I don't think it's worth contacting mod authors over, because it's just this thing that will... I don't know. I'll worry about it when I'm awake. I have the crash message here in MS Paint. I will just save it to my work folder, so I'll see it. When I go to edit footage next, I will label it Ness's Ship and Weapon Pack versus Pagsum Paint Job Personal Tab Intel Screen Crash Problem. Bam. And I should go into my game folder and find the logs. The logs for the game. Let's see here. Starsector.log. 6 megabytes of text. You ever seen a Starsector log file? The game is closed. I am on my way to bed. Don't you worry. Close out these other things. Oh, these are all modding related. That's fine. You guys can see those. Let's go over to Command and Control. Let's go over to Browser Capture. And instead of capturing browser, we're going to capture this lovely text editor. This is a log file. It is 39,000 lines long. This most recent entry should be our crash. There it is. Access is denied. Play music, and then crash, and then file input, source unknown. Texture loader unknown. Trying to load textures that are not referenced. Good times. And even though I can say that about this, I would have no idea how to actually fix this in code, because I don't code in anything except for C and its derivatives, and even then barely. Okay, but that's how you look at a Starsector log file. It's very fun. Let's make that go away. Kabam. Ah yes, the empty command room. Perfect for Captain going to bed. Didn't paint jobs still work from the outfit menu? Yes, they did. Oh, the thing about the Starsector log file is that contains all of the logs for every time that I've booted up this instance of Starsector, I think forever. So it just accumulates. It doesn't go away. I see on your mod list you run UAF. Ever gotten surprised by a random semi-brief? Usually not. Usually if I intentionally engage the UAF, I make sure I have enough point defense to shut them down. Yeah, access denied, it doesn't exist or doesn't have permission. Yeah, I won't get semi-briefed if you semi-brief them 4 times first. Exactly. Fire first. But honestly, the UAF is, in its current state, in my opinion, not a very terrifying faction. I spent 3 months playing them to get all their capital ships, and I tried basically every ship they have available along the way. There are just certain ships in the UAF lineup as it currently stands that are not very good compared to vanilla, and there are certain things in vanilla that absolutely floor the UAF. No matter what loadout I tried is how it felt. Perhaps a more skilled captain than me could do it. But fighting the redacted red jellyfish in the abyss felt completely unwinnable. Anyway. Cough, supercap, cough. Void. I tried that. Only the, I am not awake enough for this. Only the Solvernia was able to do the fights. The Novaria could kind of do it, but it wasn't a 100% success rate. The problem is that when you deploy a UAF supercap, there are so many deployment points tied up that you get surrounded because you don't have enough supporting ships. They do have really cool kinetics. UAF has lovely guns. But anyway, as you can see, the empty chairs. It's late. The office is closing. The stream is closing. I need to sleep. I need to be up in some hours. It has been wonderful hanging out, but I really should go now. I will see you all, hopefully, tomorrow for more. I will be back. That's the plan. Yes, get some sleep, old bird. Oh no, I'm a bird. Yep, have a good night, everyone. It's been wonderful. Till next time. More Starsector to come.